a tomato. Ooh. Hello. Oh, my head thing is on a little crooked. Hello. Happy St. Baddies Day. Hi. Who's a baddie here? Everybody here's a baddie, right? Hi, Nick. Hi, Caesar. Hi, Blue Enfield. Hi, Beaker. Hi, Osayan. Hi, Sunny. Hi, Xavier. Hi, Jay. Hi, everybody. Happy St. Baddies Day to all my baddies. I have endless copyright-free Irish music I found online. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't realize it was St. Patrick's Day until like a few hours ago. But yeah. You're good, you're a good guy. Oh, so you're not a baddie? It's okay. Oh, of course. Here, I'll send you the link right now, Osayan. I mean, it says royalty-free Irish music, no copyright issues, so I'm assuming this is safe. I'll send it. You can judge for yourself by looking at the webpage. Alright, let me send it to you. It's fun. Yes, I like to be very festive, even for holidays I just heard of. Or, I mean, I know what St. Patrick's Day is, but I didn't realize it was today. We look dapper? Well, thank you. Who the fuck is this Patrick everyone's talking about? I could look it up. Actually, I don't know. I guess he's gotta be Irish though, right? If he's not Irish, this whole thing is a scam. Okay. Let's look up the history of St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day, or the Feast of St. Patrick, is a religious and cultural holiday. It's a religious holiday. I didn't know that. The traditional death date of St. Patrick. What? We're river dancing on St. Patrick's grave today. What? He converted the pagans in Ireland? Oh. I mean, good for him, or sorry that happened. I don't know. Listen, I'm sorry. Just like I don't, you know, celebrate Jesus on Christmas. I don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Sue me, sorry. All right. Of course you can ask a question. Yeah, St. Patrick, he's been dead for a long time. He died March 17th. What year? The early 6th century. He doesn't have an exact date. Yeah. It's a day to wear green and drink and eat corned beef and cabbage. Oh, you got a little drinking emote? It's silly. Also, my heart wears green, so of course that means I'm part Irish, of course. Was it written in North Korea or so? Okay, so that situation. Okay, to be fair, I wouldn't necessarily say I exaggerated, but I would say I took his statement in the least generous light possible. Test. Sorry. When I exited out Minecraft, I accidentally exited out voice mod too. That was weird. Also, I'm gonna fix the tits. The tits was not on. Sorry. Sorry, my tits were not on. I was too busy getting decorated for the holiday. Okay, let me repeat what I was saying, cause when did I go mute, you guys? What was the last thing I said before I went mute? What was the last thing I said? I didn't realize. That was weird. Okay. But anyways. North or South Korean, yes. Let me explain. Yes, it's Dr. O Fishy. Yeah. I realize I don't want to call him McFish because then you guys will try to eat him again. Alright, the female voice changer now. No, that's in case I want to do something silly like do a silly voice for a video game or everything. It just always defaults to voice mod, you know? No. No, not McFish. Yes, don't worry. I will. Sorry, let me scroll back. Mic out. Okay, Tethera asked, is your paternal unit part Irish? And that was what I was answering, I think, when I went mute. So, is my paternal unit part Irish? Yes, he is. Because I studied my human family's ancestry. And many years ago, hundreds of years ago, the O'Brightful family was sailing on a ship to the New World. Okay, they were ready to go to the United States of America. Okay, and they were setting sail, and then they crash landed on an island off the coast of Canada. And so, the whole Irish part of my paternal unit's family is also Canadian, for the most part. But anyways, yes. I'm a wee little lassie. Not really, honestly. I'm so detached from Irish. Well, I mean, to be fair, I did meet my great-grand maternal unit. My great-grand maternal unit, I think she was like half Irish, so she probably, I mean, if I absorbed any Irishness from anybody, it was probably her. Why does the U.S. celebrate St. Patrick's Day? It has nothing to do with your country. It's because the United States is a melting pot, and we have so many Irish immigrants. That's why. We have a lot of Irish immigrants. So that's why we celebrate St. Patrick's. Also, we have a lot of Catholics, which is, I think, is overlap. Crazy that there's so many Irish in America, and that people can tell at a glance. I mean, I don't know if you could identify my paternal unit as being part Irish, but yeah, you can tell when they got like that red hair, though. Anyways, hi Toaster, hi Stuffed Crust, hi Caesar, hi Tethera, hi everybody. I didn't already say hi to. Hi Blue and Bluer. Hi Savior. I don't know if I said hi to everybody. Hopefully I did. Hi Icy. Hi Ryanna. Sorry I was mute for a bit, you guys. I apologize. Oh, and then the North Korean and South Korean thing. So the North Korean and South Korean thing, I will say I think I interpreted what he said in the least general light possible. But what he said was what he said, because okay, so we were on a video call, right? We were on a video call with the team, and then my boss was like, you know, I got sent over this thing. He's like, I got sent over this thing about some laws in South Korea that are, you know, are relevant to us, and he was like, I wonder. He's like, but he goes, I'm a little confused though. He goes, is this a North Korean language or South Korean language document? That was the word those were the words he used. Now I don't think he meant language. I think he meant just North Korean or South Korean, but just like the terminology that he used, like, you know, we look at things like this is a Chinese language document, this is a Japanese language document, this is a Russian language document, or whatever, right? So I think he meant, is this, he goes, but I mean, it's still a stupid question, because why would North Korean laws have anything to do with us? That's the thing that didn't make sense to me. So I mean, for all intents and purposes, he did ask if it was written in North Korean or South Korean. Okay, even though he may understand that North Korea and South Korea largely speak the same language. I'm sure there's differences in dialect and stuff, but largely they speak the same language. But he still asked a stupid question. Okay, of course, I was like, well, and then I had to point out, I was like, well, it looks like this comes from a South Korean government website, so I think this is South Korean. Is this dictator Korean or where on earth is Korean hyper-feminist? What the fuck? He would probably thunk it's like traditional or simplified Chinese. I don't even know. I don't know, man. Sometimes he says things and I'm like, what are you talking about? But anyways. But no, I won't be drinking today because I do have work tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I'll... are we talking about Kia Korean or Hyundai Korean? I don't even know. But yeah, I mean, work was tolerable. Work was tolerable, and South Korea has crazy ass politics and cults. Honestly, I don't even know that much about South Korea. I've actually never been there. I've never been there. Some of my parts probably came from there. Maybe like half my parts, but oh, the 4B. Oh, that, yeah, you're right, Blue and Blue. Also, kind of based. Wait, actually, wait, 4B, what is that exactly? Isn't it like we're gonna not have sex with men and we're gonna have sex with each other? I don't know, wait, listen, that was what I got from that, but maybe I'm wrong. Is it like a lesbian thing? Or is it like a abstinence thing? Anyways, you know, you go girl, I guess. Can you teach how to detox fast? I can teach you how to detox fast so you can get drunk today. No! I'm not gonna purchase alcohol today. I don't know, maybe I could do a drunk stream sometime during this weekend area because I am off of work on Thursday and Friday. I'm off of work on Thursday and Friday. I'm off of work on Monday, Tuesday. I have a big break coming up. But there's a possibility of gorilla streams, but I don't want to say it and get your hopes up if I don't end up doing them. Oh, no sex, birth, dating, or marriage. Honestly, kind of based. I mean, I don't see why you can't have sex with other women. But I mean, then again, if you don't want to, then obviously you don't have to. I'm sure there's got to be an exception written in there for if you want to have sex with other women. Beach episode Rixie? I don't know, maybe. But anyways, okay. I have heard of that. I don't know a lot about the most that I know about South Koreans is anything my maternal unit says and anything about K-pop. That's basically all I know. I don't really know very much else, to be honest. I don't know like, I do know that they're pretty conservative there and that the K-pop can get kind of toxic, but they also, I don't know, they produce good stuff that I listen to and watch, so K-pop's all I need, yeah. And I told you guys about the land dispute, right? I should have asked my maternal unit for an update on the land dispute. Cause my maternal unit has like, she has like 7 sisters and like 1 brother or something. It's like a setup for a freaking, it's like a setup for like a South Korean drama, I swear. So she has like 7 sisters and 1 brother, and her brother's the youngest. Her brother's the youngest. I believe he was born here. I think he was the only one of her siblings that was born in the United States. I might be wrong. He might have been born, because for this to make sense, it may be that he was born. I don't know how it all works, but basically, so my grand paternal unit passed away like many years ago, and he owned some land in Korea. And the way that the Korean law works is because he passed away, the land is automatically passed down to his son, which is my uncle. Yeah, so it was automatically passed to my uncle, who is like kind of a knucklehead. He's like the baby brother of the group, and he's kind of a knucklehead, and he's been to jail and stuff, whatever. So basically like my maternal unit and her sisters are trying to get the younger brother to sign over the land to my grand maternal unit so that she can evenly distribute it like across the siblings. But because my uncle has like paranoid delusions or something, like he keeps like saying shit that doesn't make sense and making reasons for why like he should have the land and what he's gonna do with it and stuff, and it's just some crazy nonsense. I'm glad my family's broke AF. I mean, the thing is, I don't even think the land's worth that much. Like, I don't even think it's worth, like, it's not even like a life-changing amount of money that it's worth. Like, yeah, that's the idea, cause the thing is, like, they apparently, like, they were gonna have my grand paternal unit sign it because if my grandmaternal unit could override it, like before he died, they were gonna have him sign it over to my grandmaternal unit, but like my grandmaternal unit was like too grief stricken when he was on his deathbed to like agree to that or something. I don't know. It's like a whole thing. It's like a whole crazy thing. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, like legally it's his, but like, I don't know. I feel like the right thing to do would just be to give it to the grandmaternal unit, and let her distribute it, because it's kind of, I mean, it's kind of archaic to say like you have 7 children, but because one of them was born male, he gets the land. That's just kind of archaic. Like, you know what I mean? It just seems a little silly. So I think it would be better. But yeah, no, but he's crazy. For anybody who hasn't heard me tell this story before, he's kind of crazy. He's told 2 crazy stories. In one of the stories, he said that he met somebody, so he has a very uncommon Korean name. Like, his Korean name is like, if you ever see a Korean name, it's like 2 parts, right? It's like Jisoo or like Hyung-suk or like, you know, Sunwoo or something, right? His Korean name is just one word. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's just like Chong or something, or like Wong. Like, that's his name is just one word, right? So it's pretty, it's a relatively uncommon Korean name, right? And he said that he met somebody. He said he met somebody who had the same first and last Korean name as him, and that person told him that like men are superior to women, and therefore he must stay strong like against these women in his family who are trying to steal his land from him. So that's one story. And then in another one, he said that he had a dream that he went to Korea and cultivated the land and like made an incredible farm and like made millions of dollars or something. And so these are the 2 these are the 2 visions that he had of why he can't give the land away. Yeah, and it's like, bro, I'm sorry, but you're not gonna go over to Korea and cultivate the land by hand. Like, it's just not gonna happen, bro. Your brain is too fucking doped out. I'm sorry, like, so it's like a whole thing. I don't know, but to be honest, I haven't heard my maternal unit talk about it recently, so maybe they figured it out. Maybe they got the land already. I haven't heard, like I said, I haven't heard about it recently, so I don't know. Maybe they fixed it. But I remember my maternal unit would always be on the phone with her sisters, like, he's crazy, we have to. He's waiting to hit his midlife trad farmer crisis, I guess. I'm trying to think how old he is. He's the youngest sibling, so he might be like in his 40s, maybe. That sounds, I mean, I feel like he would be older than that, but yeah, he might be. Maybe he looks older because of the drugs. I don't know. Hi, Pablo. Hi. Another special day, Taco Bell? Why is it? It's not even Taco Tuesday though. But I don't do Taco Tuesday anymore, guys. I'm eating healthy. I'm eating healthy, except with my maternal unit. My maternal unit brought me corned beef and cabbage that she cooks. She always makes corned beef and cabbage on St. Patrick's Day, even though she's Korean. I don't know why. I don't know how she cooks it so good. I mean, I guess she just got a recipe, but yeah. And I get it and she brought it over for me, and I had some. And it was so yummy. So that was my dinner. You got an ad for Taco Bell? Pablo, where are you getting these ads from? I don't think I ran an ad yet, did I? But yeah, does anybody else have a favorite thing to do on St. Patrick's Day? Or if you don't celebrate, that's okay. You can celebrate with me today. Devil on your shoulder, get a taco. No! Actually, I talked to my nutritionist today. We're meeting every week on telehealth. Yeah, to talk about my progress. And she was very proud of me. I was very happy because, you see, I told my doctor, my main doctor, I told her that I was eating better. She didn't sound very impressed. She was like, I don't know, that still sounds like a lot of carbs or whatever. And I was like, ooh. But my nutritionist was very nicer. She was like, wow, you're doing so good. Wow, maybe, she was like, maybe instead of having 3 eggs for breakfast, you can have 2 eggs. I was like, oh yeah, maybe I can. Yeah, and I heard you guys eat green ice cream. Sometimes we get the Shamrock Shake. You drink a Guinness? I don't drink a lot of beer, you guys. When I do, I usually drink Stella Artois. Is that like a girly beer? Is that like a girly beer? That feels like a girly beer. I vent by eating all the crunchy, unhealthy snacks. But anyways, yeah. She said, but she did actually. It was funny because she was like, so what do you eat for a snack? And I was like, pickles. And she was like, okay. She was like, that's not very nutritious. I was like, yeah. And I was like, it's low calorie. She's like, yeah, but we was like, well, we want to make sure that you're getting like nutrition when you eat snacks, and that like you're not like you know, you're not like starving between meals. I was like, oh. And so she was like, well, you could have like a yogurt. She was going through all these snacks I could have. You could have a yogurt, you could have an apple. And she was like, you could even have a little taco. I was like, what? A taco for a snack? That's crazy. Where am I gonna get this taco from? I'm gonna cook up one taco? That doesn't sound realistic. But anyways, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm getting better. The most important thing is I eat more protein because I'm eating so much trash. Why are you booing me? Wait, let me get the boo. Let me get the boo thing up. Yogurt sucks. I don't mind yogurt too much. I'm not good at snacking. I usually just eat big meals. I only snack when like I said, when I eat pickles. Sometimes I eat sunflower seeds too. But yeah, so I was feeling happy that she said that she was proud of me. Oh, also, let me switch. I should probably switch the scene. Wait, let me switch it a little bit up. Thank you for the burger. I have it set to my like Pokemon TCG screen. Let me let me set. I didn't even realize. Let me change it up a little bit. There we go. That's better. Okay, let me get rid of the other chat and I'll scooch over, although it might throw off my tits thing. Okay, that's a little bit better. That looks more aligned. The screen doesn't look so empty now. Yeah. Greek yogurt. I like Greek yogurt. I like regular yogurt. You know. If they give you crap for eating unhealthy, tell them that their keto vegan range lunch is full of pesticides and microplastics. Ooh. No. It's okay. This is for my health. Okay, the tits are still working good. Thank you for the burger. Hey, burgers got protein, right? One seed for Rixie, one for the dirt cup. One for Rixie, one for the dirt cup. Last I looked at my dirt cup, it looked the same. It really looked the same. I can't tell if the tree is growing or if it's just the same size. As long as there's still moisture in there, I don't really mess with it though. The only time I mess with it is if I want to put a new seed in there or something, or if it doesn't have moisture, I put a little water in there. But mostly the water, like it has its own water cycle, sort of. Like sometimes it fogs up, sometimes it's, you know, whatever. Not a lot of water escapes out of the hole at the top. I want to call it the straw anus because that's just, I don't know. That just sounds like the most. Is there like a word for that? Like the hole at the top, but it's like. It's not really a hole. It's like, it's, you know, it's got little grabbers. Anyways. Burgers are healthy as long as they are made without salsa and they aren't from McDonald's. Burgers with salsa? You mean sauce? Is salsa just the Spanish word for sauce? Okay, I'm gonna go now. Hope you guys have a great stream. Okay, bye-bye, Pablo. Hope you feel better soon. Aw, bye-bye. I don't know, you guys. Would you want me to do a drunk stream one day? I could do, like I said, I could do one during my break. I could do one during my break because I don't have to worry really about work. Okay, salsa, yeah. Salsa in Korean means diarrhea. I don't know if you need that. Salsa, diarrhea. That's what it means, yeah. Salsa hail. I have diarrhea. Or salsa. I don't know if that's how you say I have diarrhea, I forget. Salsa. Yeah. Something like that. I should. It wouldn't be responsible to encourage intoxication. Yeah, I don't know. I would just be acting goofier than normal, I guess. I've been drunk a few times on stream before. You agree with the drunk stream? I'm not gonna do like first of all, it's not allowed on Twitch. Like to do like you're allowed to be drunk on stream, but you're not allowed to do like drinking games and stuff. But I don't know, maybe I could. What would be funny to see me do while I'm drunk? I don't know. I don't know, man. But no, I usually just laugh a lot and just ask silly. Drawing drunk? Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, that would be fun. Drawing drunk. I think I have some drunks. Some drawings. I think I have some drawings when I'm drunk. Sometimes I just draw when I'm drunk because I want to see what it looks like after. I'm not always drunk. No. Coding when drunk. I don't even know how to code sober. How the heck am I supposed to code? How the heck am I supposed to code drunk? Also, this Irish music is like too solemn. Give me some like stereotypical like river dance shit. I'm not trying to respect cultures here. I'm trying to be festive. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna do so many fun things this week. Tomorrow, Pokemon. We're gonna do Pokemon as usual. When are they bringing ranked? It's gonna be soon. Trabalenguas borracha. Huh? Something language drunk? Is that what you said? But yeah, we do Pokemon and Wednesday karaoke. I'm gonna do kawaii karaoke. I'm gonna make any song karaoke. I'm gonna make any song kawaii though. You can recommend any song, and I'll try to make it kawaii. Okay? I was listening to kawaii songs today. I like that. Oh, tongue twisters. Oh, that would be hard. I probably can't even do tongue twisters not drunk, I think. But I like this song that's like Maiko no Maiko neko neko chan. Kono kono oji o doko desu ka? So cute. Ask Copilot to write 100 lines of code to calculate how many burgers you need to eat to become a sumo. I don't know. That's even with AI help, I don't think I would be very good at coding. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. No, they not like us. They not like us. Yeah. We can do it. We can do it. Kawaii Freak on a Leash? I don't even know if I know Freak on a Leash, honestly. Wap, 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 wap. Anyways. Thank you for the 69 bits, Mega Flower. How you doing? Hi. How you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh, that was the wrong toggle. That was the wrong toggle. It was the funeral toggle. No, nobody died. Everything's fine. No, golf 6, no! It's weird seeing me without the... Oh, that's because the thing goes over it. I think I could put it under it, though. I could put it under it if I tried really hard, I think. Oh, yeah. I could do it like that. Do you prefer that, or... Well, wait. That? Or that? I don't know if I can... The boobs are not gonna be... The boobs aren't the right color and I can't change them. The only bright shining thing in my life is the boobs. Yeah, we're going to a St. Patrick's Day themed funeral after I just got a boob job. The vibes are so weird right now. Wait, let me turn more music. Here, let me do... The Irish better kick in a second. There we go. Me showing up to Jacksepticeye's funeral. What the fuck? There's no such thing as suppressed boobs. No. Yeah. Also, Xbox 360 got hacked by a Tony Hawk game after 20 years. Wait, what? Xbox 360 got hacked by a Tony Hawk game. What does that mean? I'm looking it up right now. Tony Hawk. I'm gonna look up Tony Hawk Xbox. 360. Oops. I played this game. I played this game, Tony Hawk Underground. I played that before. If you start playing my people's music, I'm gonna have to dance. Are you Irish? Huh? It even has a black eye thing. Yeah, it's cause I was crying when Nexus closed. Cause I was crying and you could see my mascara running down my face. I think you can still see it. Ooh, this is my funeral apparel. But I'm not at a funeral. I'm celebrating St. Patrick's Day. I'm a baddie. This is what St. Baddies Day looks like. Has tight security so hackers didn't have an entry point to run homebrew. Oh, so they finally got through the Xbox's like stuff to play whatever they wanted. Now in this outfit, make out with Nox again or Nano. Yeah, maybe one day if I have the time to draw it or if somebody else wants to draw it. You can tell you have Irish is because you're a ginger. Oops. I mean, it is St. Patrick's Death Day. This is the day he died, so this is appropriate apparel. And this is definitely appropriate apparel for St. Patrick's Day. Very cool, very cool. Yeah. But I didn't even realize that St. Patrick. I mean, I know it's called St. Patrick's Day, but I never thought of it as a religious holiday. Game goes for hundreds. Wow! I happily have a copy. I have a copy back at my paternal unit's house. Cause I used to play that game. I used to play Tony Hawk's Underground. I remember that. Yeah, I remember grinding on the rails and everything. I don't remember that much else about the game, to be honest. I just remember rolling around on a skateboard and grinding rails. Put some green in the outfit, it would be awesome. I mean, I got the hardware, but I don't have much else green to put. A more upbeat song of the Irish. It has to be copyright free. It has to be copyright free. These are copyright free Irish songs. That's why I'm playing them. All right. Is it gonna pick up? There you go. You're either rich or a hacker. Pick your choice. I want to be a hacker, I think. Hackers can make a lot of money if they use their skills right or wrong. It'd be very lucrative. Does that mean no words? No, that means copyright free. It means there's no copyright on it. Oh, speaking of copyright, I'm devastated to learn that. Kane's Jawbone, which is a book that I wanted to do with you guys as a puzzle book. It's a very advanced puzzle book. It's like very hard to explain. But I thought the copyright expired this year, but I think but then I looked it up again and then it said it doesn't expire. Then it said it didn't expire till 2030. So my options are either to just do it anyway. My options are either to just do it anyway, wait 5 years, ask the copyright holder permission, which is a gamble, because if I ask them permission and they say no, then I'm definitely going to be in trouble if I try to just do it. So I'm thinking I should probably just do it. I don't know. Maybe if I don't show the PDF, like there's a PDF, there's like an illegal pirated PDF version or whatever that I was gonna use, but if maybe instead of doing that, maybe if I scan the pages myself or something, I don't know. Gotta wait for sales. There's a sale right now. A sale for what? Wait, huh? Yes, it's because it's St. Patrick's funeral. Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Death Day, so we're mourning his death in style. But yeah, but Kane's Jawbone, it's a wild ride. It's a wild ride. It's maybe if you just put up a drawing app that notes down your ideas and clues on it. Well, I think, you know what? It might be better to, instead of showing the pages, it might be better to just show like snippets at a time, like to go line by line maybe, because it's like in fact, let me it like, so the I'm trying to pick more Irishy songs here. Yeah. It like sound like the book almost sounds like gibberish. How long does the copyright last? I think it lasts like 75 years after the death of the author, or 90 years after the death of the author or something. Facebook can get away with terabytes of books. Pirating terabytes of books. The common man should be able to read some Project Gutenberg. I don't know. Yeah, it's, well, a puzzle book sounds fun until like, the puzzle is like way more convoluted than you thought it would be. Because, like, let me read you, like, if I just read you, like, the first page. Let me see. I have the book. I bought a copy of the book years ago. I bought a copy of it. And it, I tore it up because the thing is you have to rearrange the pages. Yeah, yeah, Irish do know how to make good beats. But yeah, the, you will enjoy my frustration. Oh, very well, very well. Wait, it's on GitHub. Wait. Oh, this person wrote, okay, so this person wrote down all the pages in plain text. Okay, that's smart. So yeah, this is the first page. I'm gonna read you the first page. So yeah, okay, so it's 100 pages. This is how it works. It's 100 pages, and each page, you have to put the pages in chronological order in order to solve the puzzle. Okay? You have to put the pages in chronological order. I believe the puzzle you have to solve, you have to figure out who's the killer, who's the victim. Let me see what the challenge is. Give me 1 second. So this is the version that has the actual pages. But let me find like I said, I have this book. Like I said, but it's all torn up. Sorry, I'm trying to find where it says what you're supposed to solve. Pages. Sorry, let me see. You have to reorder the pages. I'm not seeing where you have to figure out what exactly you have to figure out. Oh, 6 murder. Sorry. Sort them in the correct order. Reveal 6 murder victims and their respective murderers. So there's six murder victims and then 6 murderers. Although that implies that some of the murders could overlap. It says only 3 people have ever solved it. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I guess only 3 people have confirmed to have solved it. Umaneku kind of book. Well, let me read you the first page, so you can get an understanding of how convoluted it is. Okay. I sit down alone at the appointed table and take up my pen to give all whom it may concern an exact account of what may happen. Call me nervous, call me fey if you will. At least this little pen, this model black and silver Aquarius with its nib specially tempered to my order in Amsterdam, is greedy. It has not had much work since it flew so nimbly for the dead old man. As I watch the sea, Casey Ferris passes with down-dropped eyes. Of course, today is the day. Her father reminds me of a valetudinarian walrus. But she has, I suppose, to have somebody. Saint Lazarus in the Chine is full. Saint Lazarus in the Chine is full, no doubt already. I think she is rash, but it is none of my business. Whereabout the graves of the martyrs? The whelps are crying. My heart remembers how. Strange that he comes into my head so much today. I hope it's over some flotsam fish that the birds are making whoopee. But all the nice gulls love a sailor. Ugh. That's the first page. And there's about like 15 different puzzles just on this page. A valetudinarian walrus. Valetudinarian. A person who is unduly anxious about their health. Like a hypochondriac. Yeah. And so then the next page, it's like, and so remember, like the pages are out of order. Yeah. So there's no like clear character, like the narrator, like it's not clear if the narrator is the same person the whole time. They bring up like random people, but they're never really like doing any real action. So he's a fat, sick bastard. Yeah. So like in this page alone, like when I was just trying to solve this, on this page alone, I think this "Call me nervous, call me fey" is actually a reference to a poem. Like there's actually a poem that has those words in it. And then I looked up, I had to find out what type of pen it was and what year the pen was released. And like, who's Casey Ferris? I don't even know if I ever figured out who Casey Ferris was. Yeah. St. Lazarus in the Chine. I don't know. I think that's a place. I think that might be a building. And then the graves of the martyrs is like a location. And All the Nice Gulls Love a Sailor, I think, is another poem. Yeah. If it needs info that exists outside the page, I'm already cooked. Yeah, exactly. You have to look. And now remember, you guys, this book came out in like 1930 something. So the people who had to solve this back in the day, they had to like go to the fucking library. They had to go to the library and dig into the depths of everything. And they didn't have Google search. They couldn't Google Call Me Nervous, Call Me Faye and find out that it's from a poem. They had to be geniuses. All right. Shout out to whoever solved this back in the day. Nowadays it's a lot easier, especially with other people doing it. Yes, it's because it's St. Patrick's death day. It's his funeral day, so we're paying our respects, I guess, to St. Patrick. And we're talking about Caden's jawbone, which is like a old, yeah. I mean, I'd love to do it with you guys. I don't know if we want to. I don't know if I want to jump into it right today, but I wanted to bring it up because it's really interesting. Where's my music? I need more Irish music. Let me get more water, you guys. I'm gonna be right back. I'm literally right around the corner. I'll be right back. You missed me already? Ooh, I'm getting further away. Ooh. Yeah, but anyways, so when I was trying to solve it before, no, I'm here. Goth Hag GF. Ooh, I can be a goth mommy with my big boobies, right? All right, got my water. Oh wait, my headphones too. Anyways, yeah, when I tried to solve it before, I made some headway because I could kind of tell which order the pages were supposed to be in, based on the certain events that were referenced and the dates of those events. So you could kind of order it that way. But as far as, and then like certain names kept coming up, like they would have like 7 different nicknames for the same name, and then or be like this person whose name is the same as the character in, you know, Shakespeare's great like play, or you know what I mean? Like if 6 people already solved it, wouldn't the answer be online? No, 3 people solved it, and I mean, maybe they did. Maybe the answers are online. I think so. What happened was, the reason I bought it was because they had a prize. They had a cash prize the first time, like back in the 19 whatevers, and somebody solved it. They had to like mail it in, right? They did that again in 2019. That's why I bought the book, but I couldn't figure. Well, it's not that I couldn't. I mean, I did have trouble figuring it out on my own anyway, but the thing is, I meant to do it with friends, but my friends got bored of it. I was the only person who cared. I was the only person who really cared, and so I got discouraged because they didn't want to do it with me. But if you guys would do it with me, we can't get the cash prize anymore. I don't think it was a ton. I think the prize, well, let me see what the prize was back then. It was probably a lot back then. I think the new prize was like a gift card, honestly. I don't think it was that big, but it was more like a bragging rights thing, because you could get your answer verified, you know. I don't even know if like they do that anymore. I don't know if you could send in your answer and get it verified, like, because obviously there's a right answer. Like, there is a right answer. It's not subjective. But yeah, it was published in 1934. Competitions. When the puzzle was first published, a prize of 15 pounds was offered to the first. Wait a second. If the book was published in the UK, isn't it under UK copyright law? The butler maid did it. 15 pounds was offered to the first reader who could reorder the pages, provide an account of the 6 persons murdered, and the full names of their murderers. 2 people, Mr. S. Sidney Turner and Mr. W.S. Kennedy, solved the puzzle in 1935 and won 25 pounds each. Oh, I guess they upped the prize. A 3rd person solved the puzzle in 1935 and received a note with congratulations, but did not win a prize. Then it says the publishers of the 2019 edition, which is the one that I have, which is all torn up and like has things written on it and stuff. I don't know if I can get a new copy if I want to. It says the prize of 1,000 pounds will be given to the first reader to provide the names of the murderers and the murdered, the correct order of the pages, and short explanation. In November 2020, it was announced that comedian and crossword compiler John Finnemore had correctly solved the puzzle, doing so over a period of 6 months during the COVID-19 lockdown. Okay, so I guess it was 1,000 pounds. I don't know why I thought it was less than that. Yeah, I don't know if you can still buy it. I think you can still buy. Yeah, I think you can still buy it. I wouldn't mind buying a new one. 1,000 pounds. Yeah, that's like, I don't know how much that is in US dollars. Oh, it's actually, it says it's worth about the same amount that it was worth, that the 15 pounds was worth in 1934. Yeah, I could get a new copy. I mean, the copy I have, I mean, is still, I think I still have all the pages. It might be nicer to just get a fresh copy though. I still gotta cut it up though, cause it's hard to figure out like how to put them in order without taking it apart, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I could just print out. Oh, thank you for the 4 bits, Katana. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I'm having a good weekend and a good Monday. Don't mind my attire. I'm celebrating the funeral of St. Patrick, I guess. But yeah, so it's an interesting. Oh wait, there's a solution checker. Oh. Kane's Jawbone solution checker. Is this legit? Apparently there's a solution checker, but I don't know if this is legit. I don't know if this is like official. Well, anyways, that could be fun to do though. What you guys? Put the butler? That's not how it works. That's not how it works. But yeah, maybe we could do this one day. But not today. Not right now. Not without preparation. No. Booba timer's up. Oh, okay. Say goodbye to the boobies. Bye bye boobies. Alright, I think I'm gonna turn. Yeah, everything turned off. Okay, there we go. There we go. But yeah. Alright, come on, let's get some happy Irish music. No, this one. What is this man doing to his fiddle? That doesn't sound very Irish. Come on, give me some stereotypical Irish. Come on. Oh, folk flute Irish. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Alright, anyways. You guys, one time I cheated and I found a 4-leaf clover. I found a 4-leaf clover and I put it in a dirt cup, not the current dirt cup, but I put it and I was growing the 4-leaf clover into an even bigger 4-leaf clover. I felt like a genius. Eventually it died though. Yeah, I guess I ran out of luck. You've been into folk music? I don't know much about folk music, I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel very folkly, I guess. I don't know. There were okay, I don't think it counts as a dirt cup if it's just dirt that I'm planting a plant in, like a normal person. Okay? No, this is not the same as the current dirt cup. The current dirt cup is, the concept of the dirt cup is to let the life spring from the dirt. You know? Naturally, without interference, except for when I throw random seeds in there. But this dirt cup was specifically for the purpose of growing a 4-leaf clover. That was a prototype, yeah. You know what the problem was? You know what the problem was? The 4-leaf clover was in a bunch with the 3-leaf clovers, and the 3-leaf clovers grew a lot bigger than the 4-leaf clover, and they were like overtaking it, and I didn't have the heart to trim them down. And so like eventually they just got big and droopy, and then they died. And then the 4-leaf clover died with them. Yeah. I guess the moral of the story is that it's not too, if you need to kick over a few average people to let an extraordinary person shine, then that's okay. Or maybe that's not the moral. Maybe that's a horrible thing to say. I don't know. You got another god. I had a dream I got a god pack. You see how sad I am that I never got a god pack. I actually had a dream while I was sleeping that I got a god pack. Isn't that crazy? That's fucked up. What, that I had a dream that I got a god pack, or what I just said about the 4-leaf clovers? Or that Yarmak got a god pack. The words another god pack are fucked up, I think. Yeah. The clovers, but also Yarmak. Yeah. Hey, I think it goes to show that I don't take that philosophy, because I didn't cut down the 3-leaf clovers. I wanted them all to grow happy. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's crazy, Yarmak. Yeah, I did when I got that EX, the Yon Mega EX, that was on the top of the pack. That was on the top of the pack. Yo, the flute player's going crazy. Yo! Yo! Yo, they hit that flute like I hit your mom last night. That's crazy. But anyways, yeah, twerk to that flute. Let's go. Yeah, he's hitting that shit. But yeah, the Yon Mega EX I got was on the top of the pack, so I thought maybe it was a god pack, but it wasn't. But yeah, I had a dream. I got a god pack. Going straight to the lake with this music. You gotta dance with the lake sprites or something. But wait, I feel like I had another weird dream last night. I'm trying to remember what it was. Your second god pack? That's crazy. I wonder how many other people have gotten more than one god pack. The first one was at the beginning. You're lucky. Lucky. I'll get one of these days. I believe it. I believe I'll get one. I gotta keep grinding. Gotta keep playing. Speaking of grinding. Yo, I think I might be hard stuck in Diamond 3, you guys. Diamond 3 is tough. I thought Diamond 2 was tough. Diamond 3 is tough. I'm getting real sick of this storm thing. Listen, it's great, but like it's not great when you spend like 20 something minutes in the storm. You come out, you immediately get killed, and you get it's +0 or +1. Like I gotta find a better way. I gotta get good. I literally have to get good if I wanna get to elite rank. Yeah. You're currently playing ORAS. I'm trying to only use weak Pokemons. ORAS, what's that? Am I stupid? Kick ass in ranked and then get a god pack. I hope. I don't know. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. Oh, I forgot those existed. Yeah. Damn, what did I dream? I feel like I had a weird dream just last night. Oh, what was it? Darn it. It's gonna bother me now. I feel like it was like a really intense dream because I remember like my alarm kept going off. Don't worry, I wasn't late for work or anything, but my alarm kept going off and I kept being like, no, stop. I need to fulfill whatever's happening in my dream, but I couldn't remember what it was. Now I can't remember what it was, and now I'm like, what was I so worried about? I don't know. I don't remember. That's gonna bother me now. Aw. But yeah, you guys, they still don't have any updates on my fucking sleep treatment, but it's okay. I'll survive. I actually got pretty good sleep last night, even though I had that weird dream. Yeah, I know I had a dream the other day that I met J-Hope from BTS, but I've had lots of dreams like that. I've had lots of dreams where I meet J-Hope from BTS, so that's not that special. But what was I fighting? What was I like? I was like it wasn't like the kind of dream where it's like, oh, it's so good, I don't want it to end. So when I start to wake up, like I try to go back to sleep. It was like I had something to do. I had a mission. I'm a fangirly. I mean, I don't know. He's just so cool. He's so me, honestly. If I was a male K-pop star, I would be J-Hope. Okay? He's just so happy. He's always smiling. He's so goofy. That's so me. Yeah. J-Hope, I love to be friends with J-Hope. I love to be BFFs with J-Hope. One thing I don't like to think about though with K-pop stars is think about how much taller they are than me in real life. Sometimes I'm like, I would love to meet BTS and give them all a hug, but then I realize like I'd be standing on my fucking tippy toes to give the shortest one a hug, and then I feel like an idiot. And I'm like, never mind, I don't want to see them. I don't want to see those giant monsters in real life. Ooh. I think the shortest one is like 5'8" or something. Or like 5'6" maybe. In order to become better at game, you need to practice shooting, which means you will be willing to lose a lot before being good. Well, I'm not willing to lose a lot in rank, but I'm willing to lose a lot practicing in other modes and stuff. Well, I want to go back and try the 1v1 again, the 1v1 training again, because I think that they did update it with the right weapons. Maybe I wasn't looking at the right thing, but when I look at the cover of it, I see that they have the newest weapons there and the newest items. So I think it's a me problem. I think I need to figure out how to get the right weapons on there and keep practicing that, because the one-on-one encounters are tough. Although I have been doing, the BTS guys are tall. I think the tallest one is like 6 feet, so not really. I can look it up. I'm gonna look up how tall are BTS members in feet and inches. Because I'm stupid. Alright. Oh no, the tallest one is 5'10". Never mind, they're short. They're short dudes. I mean, they are Korean, but... You know what, I don't know if I believe this AI overview. Okay, their official heights listed on the website, on the BTS website. This is all that matters. They may be fake, but their official height... Wait. Heights listed on the official website. V 5'8", Suga 5'7", Jungkook 5'8", RM 5'9", Jin 5'9", J-Hope 5'8", Jimin 5'7". So the shortest one's 5'7". I can hug them. I mean, the shortest one is 7 inches taller than me. That's like, I mean, that's a decent amount taller than me. 8 inches taller than me, technically. Sorry. But anyways, but I would love to hug the Frengineers too, and you guys are probably way taller than me too. So I guess I just gotta suck it up. I guess I just gotta suck it up and just accept that I'm a shorty. Yeah. But yeah, I've been watching, when I play Fortnite, I've been doing the thing where I spectate the person who beat me. I think that's very valuable. I think I learn a lot, although sometimes they see that no! 6'3"! What the fuck? Get shorter right now! Get shorter right now! Not allowed! Ooh, the nerve of this guy. Anyway. 5'9", that's huge to me. That's so tall. Ooh. But, but yeah, the last person I spectated, I was doing pretty good that match. I got 3 kills. Slam, get shorter, wait. I think I have a tool for that. Wait. Also, I might have to go to the bathroom in a second. You know, I'm not drinking milk. I'm drinking the lactate milk. But I haven't drank the lactate milk since this morning, so I don't know if maybe it's the cabbage. I might have to run to the bathroom. I feel like I'm going to the bathroom more than usual. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, slam, get shorter. Get shorter. Slam, get shorter. All right, get shorter, chat. Get shorter. Get shorter. Okay, but anyways, I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back, and then I'm gonna talk Fortnite strategy. Yeah. All right, give me a second though. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna use my big shoes to become 6 feet. Sure. Thank you for the corned beef burgers. Thank you. But yeah, Fortnite. So when I spectate people in Fortnite, I think sometimes because they can see that I'm spectating them, you know, because it shows a little eyeball when somebody's spectating you. I think because they know that I'm spectating them, they keep emoting. But anyways, I was watching the person and it seemed like their strat was to only engage when the other person was caught off guard, and the moment that the other person like noticed them, they ran away. Which seems like a viable strategy for me, because it seems like once the other person gets their hands on me, it's over. You know what I mean? But if I can catch them off guard, yeah, the only thing is that usually if the other person starts fighting back, I don't run away. I stay on my ground. Maybe I need to stop doing that, because I feel like I get blasted away so fast. Once, you know, unless I'm just lucky and I happen to have the better weapon, which I usually don't. But yeah. So I guess I'll just keep working on it. But I'm gonna be not so focused on Fortnite. I'm gonna be focused on Pokemon once that comes out. Also, I lost the chance to get the humble emote. I should have just got it. I wanted it. I should have just got it, and then I lost it. Ooh, it's okay. Now I just save my V-Bucks for something else, like the Crocs or something. Or maybe they'll actually have a Kendrick skin, and then I'll wear that. I'm such a Mon addict. Yeah, I'm a Fortnite addict. I'm a Mon addict. I'm a sleep addict. I sleep a lot. I sleep a lot too, but it's probably good that I'm getting more sleep. Thank you for the burger. Thank you. I have been sleeping a lot, which is, I mean, guess it's better than not sleeping. But yeah, some mornings I wake up and I feel like I said, I feel like I just got I was just attached to the Scream extractor from Monsters Inc. And some mornings I wake up, I feel better. So today I felt better. I slept from like 11 to like 8, which is 9 hours, which is more than I usually get. So, I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, I went to sleep like pretty early for me. I usually go to sleep like at least by like 1 or 2 a.m. But yeah. But keeping up the Fortnite grind. I did read a little bit more Warriors Cats, but I only read up to where like he was fighting with the other cat. Remember, he was fighting with the other kitten in the last episode of Warriors Cats. He was fighting with the other kitten from the Fire Clan. Yeah, I'm glad I got some rest too. 8 hours all days? That sounds like a lot. Well, hopefully I will get 8 hours every day eventually. But yeah. So Rusty, the house pet cat, was fighting with the Fire Clan cat. They're both kittens. And then the leader of the Fire Clan showed up and was like, "What are you two up to?" And then he was like, "Oh my god," like he was like, "You better run, she's gonna kill you." And then she was like, "We were watching you, you're so strong for a kitty pet." And then I know what's gonna happen next is that he's gonna join the clan. I know, spoilers for Warriors Cats. Okay, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Rusty, the house cat, joins Fire Clan and he becomes Firepaw. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I know I spoiled it. I'm so bad. I mean, that's like spoiling it. That's like, yeah, by the way, Bruce Banner becomes the Hulk. That's basically the level of spoiler. That's the level of the cat avatar? No, I don't think he harnesses the powers of all the clans. That there is a comparison to be drawn though, because there's the Fire Clan, the River Clan, the Shadow Clan, and the Wind Clan, I think. I know, I can't stop spoiling everything. Ooh, it's okay, but yeah, so I want to read more of that because I barely remember half of what happens in those books. And what else? I've been watching. I can't stop watching. I really cannot stop watching those freaking ladies that keep cooking things on the YouTube Shorts. These two Asian ladies. It's the same. I think it's for the most part. It's usually the same two Asian ladies. They got a big wok, and they got tons of oil, and they're constantly frying up every organ, every animal species, every vegetable, anything you've ever heard of. They be cooking up in that giant wok. Oh my gosh, they are hungry ladies. Yeah. And the comments are always funny because the comments are always like if those ladies could get their hands on another human, they cook them too. Okay, bye Caesar. Eat lots of green stuff. I can eat more pickles, I guess. Yeah. You know what they say about loose lips? Yo mama's got them and they're wrapped around my dick. Anyways. So ooh, I can open a booster pack, you guys. Should I open a booster pack but not on the... You won't see it? You're gonna be mad if I get a god pack. Also, my tracking is gonna turn off. But anyways, do it. It'll be my god pack? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna freeze. I wish I was making a nicer face. Wait. Huh? Huh? Eee. That's like a shit-eating grin if I ever saw one. Alright. Alright. Let me open it. Hey! Don't burger me when I can't open my mouth. Okay. I'm opening it. Give me a second. I'm gonna open a Dialga pack though. I'm trying to get Shaman. So I'm opening Dialga packs. I gotta prep for ranked, you guys. I got it prepped for rank and I need a Shaman. Hi Orpheus! Hi! I know my face is frozen. I'm actually opening a pack in Pokemon TCG Pocket, just not on screen. Hi Orpheus! Thank you for the raid! Alright you guys, let's see. Let's see if the raid will give me luck. All right. Rixie, Pixie, the Paxi, Waxy. Rixie, Pixie, the Paxi, Waxy. Rixie, Pixie, the Paxi, Waxy. All right, guys. I'm just letting it settle. All right, let's see what I got. Bidoof. It's not a god pack. Bidoof. Washrotom. Togepi. Cranidos. Skarmory. Ah, it was a lame pack. Ooh. I gotta save all the good packs for stream. No worries. Okay, I'm coming back. Yippee. Okay, I snapped out of it. Haven't played TCG since Fairy got dropped when I was a kid. Oh damn, that's been a while, huh? I mean, to be fair, I mean Fairy. I think I was I an adult when Fairy dropped? I might have been a Robo-teen. Let me see. When was Fairy added? Let me look it up. When was Fairy added to Pokemon? 2013. Yeah, I was a. I was a Robo-teen. Yeah, I was still a Robo-teen, right? I was technically, yeah. Anyways, kids who started in Gen 6 are 19 now. How old are kids who started in Gen 1? Because I may or may not be that old. But yeah, it feels old, yeah. It's okay, but yeah, guys, yeah, I am prepping for ranked. I need to get my hands on Shaman. I have 2 Arceus. I think, what else do I need? Dialga? 90s kids, that's me. Yeah. I'm a 90s robot. I was manufactured in the 1990s. I don't know what year though. It's one of those years. I'm between 25 and 35 hardware years old. But I'm programmed to be 18. That's what really matters. You know, I'm young at hardware. As for Dr. Fish, I don't know how old he is. He's an old man, I think. I think he's an old dude. I think he's lived through a lot. God knows what he's seen. But anyways. But I think he's still got it. Someone called for a 90s kid? He has war stories? I don't think he was ever in any war, except maybe a war with his own demons. And the man. Not the revolutionary. Okay, I don't think he's that old. Come on, guys. He's not that old. I don't know how old he is, though. Maybe as old as my paternal units. He's probably old enough to be my dad. He's old enough to have experienced old-time racism. Listen, I don't know. I don't know that much about Dr. Fish, but he has been around for a while. No! That's crazy. No, Dr. Fish. No, never. No. He has a good heart in there somewhere. Anyways. Dr. Fish is still traumatized when the meteor killed off the dinos. No. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why he's so weird. No offense, Dr. Fish, but maybe that's why he's got so many problems. All right. More music. I don't know, actually. I don't know what race or anything Dr. Fish would have been, or culture, or what country he came from, what language he spoke. I mean, I guess he spoke English. No, you guys. Okay, stop it. He's not... Dr. Fish isn't racist, you guys. Please stop. He was there when they found penicillin, maybe. I don't know. How long ago was that? I don't know anything about him except that he's a doctor and that he's male. That's all I know. Finglish, because he's a fish. He said he takes offense to that. He says to get out of. He says to leave the stream immediately. I don't endorse that. You can stay. You're not my mod, Dr. Fish. Okay, if he was my mod, you guys would be in trouble because he'd just start banning people for no reason. He discovered. I'm pretty sure that was somebody else. I think they talked about that in the hit movie Oppenheimer, I think. Or maybe was it the Barbie movie? I forget. One of those. But yeah. Speaking of movies, I haven't seen a movie in theaters in a long time. What's the last movie? Actually, I think the last movie I saw in theaters was Oppenheimer. I'm gonna be or the Barbie movie. I can't remember which one I saw first. I didn't see them back to back, but I saw them both in theaters. That might have been, yeah, that literally might have been the last movie I saw in theaters. Lawn darts toys. Are those? I think I've heard of that. Do I like going to theater? I do. I like going to the theater. I like the atmosphere. I like, even though it's overpriced, I like the popcorn and just chilling out, and yeah, and the big screen, everything. I like the MILF that they have at the beginning of all the AMC movies, who's like saying all kinds of like existential things about movies. Last movie we saw in theaters was Shrek 2. You need to get to the theaters. What's playing in theaters now? Snow White. Meh. Captain America something something. Mufasa's still playing. Surprised about that. The monkey. That's the one with the... It's like the monkey with the cymbals, but instead they give him a drum. Paddington in Peru? What is he doing in Peru? I watched Black Panther and Infinity War in cinema. Someone had to tell me to be more quiet. Aww. That's too bad. I mean, I don't think I'm noisy in theaters, but the only time I get annoyed is if it's a baby crying, or I got annoyed because when I watched Hereditary in theaters, which is one of my favorite horror movies of all time, when I was watching Hereditary, there were a bunch of teenagers laughing at like inappropriate times, and it pissed me off. But other than that, yeah, I've heard of people getting in fights and stuff in movie theaters. Actually, didn't some guy shoot another guy in a movie theater over something stupid, over like his phone being on or something? People need to get a grip, okay? Like, come on, fucking Karens. Yeah, I don't understand people who bring their babies to movie theaters though. Like, please don't. Please do not do that. If you talk during a movie we fighting, oh shit. Oh shit. Blue and Nick are about to get into a brawl. I mean, I don't think I mean, sometimes I'll make like a snide remark to like my human sister or whoever I'm watching the movie with, or with my friends, or... Oh, yeah, I turned the music back on. It's like, it does not... Sometimes it autoplays and sometimes it doesn't. Anyways. But I don't think I'm very loud. You were poor growing up. Aw, but now you're rich, right? It's literally rags to riches. Wow. I do need to go to the movies, but I don't see anything interesting right now. I gotta wait till something else comes out. Why go to the movie? Cause for the ambiance, for the experience, to see it before. I mean, I guess nowadays you can actually see it. You can actually. I know that some movies you can watch them at home even when they just came out in theaters. It just costs a lot to rent them. Good on you, Yarmaxy. Yarmax's doing the right thing. I don't like it when people bring their kids to movies. I'm not talking about bringing kids to kids movies. Like I gotta draw a line. I can't be that much of a Grinch. Like, yeah, you can bring your little kid to see Moana. Like, I'm not gonna be mad. But I'm talking about people who bring like their newborns to like see like fucking Marvel movies or something, and the newborns start crying. Okay, the newborn is not gonna remember the movie. Like. You're just being selfish and you want to go to the movie but you don't have a babysitter. But anyways. An excuse to get snacks and for the big seats. I mean, I don't know, it's just something about being there. Being there like in the dark room and there's a big theater and you're experiencing with other people. Yeah. You have a massage chair at home? That sounds nice. I'm bringing a baby to John Wick 3. Why would I want to sit in other people's chairs when I have my own? I don't know. I don't know, but I like to. I mean, I guess it's not for everybody. I remember one of my dreams was to have a home theater. Actually, maybe that is still my dream. I for some reason, I have this unrealistic dream of like being super, super rich and having a huge, enormous house with like anything you'd ever want in it and living there by myself. Living there with just me, Dr. Fish, and test subject, basically, and just live there by myself. Yeah, so I want to have like a home theater, indoor pool, outdoor pool, freaking like 10 bedrooms, like a different theme for every bedroom, like the most luxurious bathroom you've ever seen with a hot tub and fucking everything, and a piano room and an arcade room and you know everything, and then just live there by myself. I'll sleep in a different bedroom every night. I don't care. But I'll go to the craziest parties, though. I would throw the craziest parties. Yeah. A home theater. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because I watched a movie where somebody had a home theater, or like I saw a video of somebody else with a home theater, and it made me want one. Watching Rixie in the home theater right now. Home theater is a chair with a TV across from it. A big house by myself, but that's naked. Yeah, that too. Yeah, I can walk around naked. I can walk around in any outfit I want, or no outfit, or whatever. You know, Dr. Fish, he see me naked, it's fine. He doesn't care. He's naked right now. But anyways. No, I mean, I can be, but I don't usually walk around naked. I usually walk around at least with like a t-shirt on and like shorts or underwear. Yeah. I don't really know why I need to wear underwear though, but because I'm a robot. But I don't know, because it's comfortable. Oh, music. You were raised with great shame. Ooh. Well, one time I was naked. One time I was naked and my maternal unit showed up unannounced. I mean, it's my maternal unit. She invented me, but still, it was embarrassing. She showed up completely unannounced, let herself in. Yeah. And I was just standing. Well, I was just sitting. Was I standing or sitting? I don't know. I was standing there naked. I was standing there naked in my room, and she just walks in, and I start screaming like I'm being murdered. I don't know, because that's like, for some reason, that's my first instinct when someone walks in on me naked, just start screaming at the top of my lungs. I'm a gym shorts and no shirt guy. I mean, I don't know if I could walk around without my shirt on. I always wonder what it would be like to like be a man and to be able to just walk around without your shirt on. Like, what is that? Like, I mean, I guess I could, but it's like a mental barrier. It's like, you don't, like, it just feels wrong. It feels wrong to do it. It feels great. Aw, maybe one day I'll do it. I don't know. Not in public, but I don't know. Maybe I'll find a place where you're allowed to do it. I'll see how it feels. I'll try to imagine that I'm a man and that I'm a really in shape, sexy man. Yeah. And I'll walk around with my chest puffed out, like, yeah. I paid a bill, so I just walk around. I mean, fair enough. But I don't know. I just never really felt the need to walk around naked or walk around without a shirt on. Oh, but speaking of sneaking food into the movie theater. One time I tried to sneak food into the movie theater. I think it was like M&M's or something. Yeah, parental unit good. No, hey, wait a second. Don't say it like that. That's freaking weird. Drinking juice at 2 a.m. with no shirt on. That sounds pretty good. I mean, I remember sometimes I have luxurious baths, and I have like a beverage, not wine. Like I know people do like wine baths. Usually it's not wine. It's like juice. Like literally, it's just juice or like something. And I've done that before. And I was naked because I'm in the bath, but I don't know. Just grape juice or something, or like Starbucks refresher or something. But oh yeah, I tried to sneak. Yeah, one time I tried to sneak. M&Ms, or I think it was Reese's Pieces actually, into the theater, and it was in a bag. It wasn't in a box. It was in a bag, and so like bras can be like a great pocket, sort of a great place to hide things too, because no one's gonna like search. You know, no one's gonna go out of their way to like search your bra, right? So. Unless it's like the police and you have drugs, like a movie theater employee isn't going to notice the mysterious bulge in your bra and like stop to search you, right? So I put it in my bra, the Reese's Pieces, but then when I went to eat it, they were all melted. They were all melted because I was carrying them around in my bra for too long. Yeah. Because my body heat, my robo heats, you know, my processors generate a lot of heat, right? So they were all melted. I don't know. I didn't think about that. Melted booba peanut butter. Yeah. And I was like, God damn it. I literally was so melty. I like couldn't eat them. They're all melted. And then even when they like dried, they were like it was like a puddle of peanut butter. Right? People be sneaking whole pizzas into movies. I mean, they can do what they want, I guess. I don't know. I'm silly. I usually buy a big. What I do is I buy the big tub of popcorn. And I buy the big drink because the drink is refillable. I mean, I think technically the popcorn are refillable. I usually don't go out of my way to get a second tub of popcorn. But because we have the Stubbs card, it's what they call, that's the AMC like premium card. We're like premium VIPs. It's because my parental unit has it. My paternal unit has it, and we can just use his card. Like they don't really care. So, and he's got like the super premium one. So like we get to like cut everyone in line and everything. Butter or no butter? Butter! I like it with butter. Yes, drink refills are the best. Drink refills are the best. So I get the really, really big drink. I have that, and then I refill it before I leave. So I go home with a big drink. Yeah. I don't like the cheese seasoning. I like the butter with. I like the like butter that's in the one I got in the bottles. Yeah. I have the Stubbs thing because my sister has it. Exactly. I have it because my parental unit has it. My whole family uses it. All the siblings use it. They never like stop and they're never like, hey, that's not your card. That's your father's card. Like they don't care. It's all in the household, I guess. Somebody could probably put their Stubbs card online and other people could use it and they probably wouldn't care. But anyways, but I remember one time, but actually, for the longest time, I couldn't drink cherry Coke. For the longest time, I couldn't drink cherry Coke because I got a bunch of cherry Coke at the theater, and I brought it back. I went to the theater with my friends, with a group of friends in Robo College, and I did the thing where I get the big drink. It was Diet Cherry Coke, okay, to be fair. I got Diet Cherry Coke, and then I got another Diet Cherry Coke on the way back, and then we used the Diet Cherry Coke as chasers for alcohol. But then I got sick, and then ever since then, I always associated like the smell and taste of cherry Coke with getting sick. Now, I think I'm over it now. But that was so long ago. But I remember that. Did I throw up? I think I did. Yeah. Robo humans, I guess like me, they can get sick, I guess, from alcohol too, and get drunk too. Yeah. Yeah, so ever since then, well, now, like I said, I think I'm over it. I think I've had cherry Coke recently, like, it didn't bother me. But I just remember, like, the smell of it. I don't know. But it's kind of funny that the smell of the cherry Coke bothered me, but not the smell of the alcohol. I guess it kind of does, but I mean, alcohol is alcohol. I think it was vodka too, and I haven't had vodka since then, so maybe it is. Maybe I do know the difference, but I barely know the difference between alcohols, except for like wine and beer. Yeah, and Fireball. Everclear? I don't think I've ever had Everclear. But yeah, Robo College was crazy, you guys. If you guys ever go to Robo College, make sure you have fun, but don't get in too much trouble. Don't get in too much trouble. I remember, I have a funny story from Robo College, though. I have a funny story from, I think I've told this story maybe before. But there was like 2 parties going on. And there were 2 parties going on, and me and my friends were just hopping between parties. Like, we go to one party, we go to another, we go back to the other party. We go to the 2 parties kind of combined, right? And and so I went to the one party, and I like filled up, and I was like, you know, I was getting white girl wasted, whatever. And I filled up a cup like to the brim with like wine. I was, I don't know what, I was already too drunk to know what I was doing. I filled the cup like so much with wine. And then I stepped outside, and the party, the other party that we kept hopping between was getting busted. The party was getting busted, and I was standing there with my red Solo cup of wine, and I was just standing there looking fucking stupid. And then this female public safety officer turns around, and she looks at me, and she looks at my cup, and she's like, just go inside. She's like, just go inside. I was like, okay. That wasn't getting busted. Yeah. Yeah, I just went back into the party. Okay, to be fair, you guys, I was above the age that I'm allowed to be. Listen, to be fair, I was above the age that I was allowed to be consuming. I think though that the particular place that we were having the party though was supposed to be not alcohol. It wasn't the age, it was the location. Does that make sense? Or something like that. I don't know. Public safety was there. Maybe somebody got punched or something. I don't know. all I remember is that all I remember was that the public safety just looked at. She's like, just go inside. Because she's like, I don't want to have you be in trouble for being out with an open container. Excuse me. But no, I'm a very goody two-shoes robot, you guys. I'm a very, very goody two-shoes robot. I did not partake in the alcohols until I was above the human age, which it doesn't even matter for me because I'm a robot. But I stuck by the rules since I was integrating into human society. Okay, I stuck to the rules of human society, so I waited until I was approximately, because remember, I'm not quite sure because I could be anywhere between 25 and 35, because I was manufactured at an unknown date in the 90s. But when I was approximately 21, it's the first time that I partook in alcohol. Yes. Except for when I drank the wine at church. Yeah. I did get away on good behavior. But I remember the first time I ever drank too much alcohol and I got drunk. Or I guess, I don't know if it's too much, but I got drunk. The first time I got drunk, I remember. And I remember I was like so drunk, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm drunk, and everybody knows I'm drunk. Everybody knows I'm drunk. Oh my gosh, I have to act natural. Everybody's gonna know I'm drunk. And, and my friend was like, it's okay, Rixie, it's okay, you're just drunk. And I was like, I'm drunk. And she was like, yeah. And then we were walking back to the our apartment, and she was like, are you okay? I was like, I'm fine. I was like, I just have to, I was like, and then we saw some public safety. Yeah, we saw some public safety officers like in the distance, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, and then I said, I have to pretend I'm not gay, and she was like, what? I was like, I mean, drunk. I have to pretend I'm not drunk. And she was like, wow, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. And the thing is, like, when I'm drunk, I do remember, like, everything afterwards. So, like, I remember that. I was like, I have to pretend I'm not gay. She was like, what? She was like, why? I was like, I mean, drunk. Oh, man. Those were good times. I don't know. No, I really don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, but that was pretty funny. The only time... Public safety extra. Yeah, exactly. The only time that I can think of that I didn't remember, that I got so drunk I couldn't remember afterward, is apparently I got in a fight with one of my friends and I didn't even remember. Apparently I got so drunk, I got in a fight, not a physical fight. Apparently we had like an argument, like a heated argument. And then like afterward, like my friends were texting me like, are you okay or whatever? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I was like, I just had to, you know, sober up, I'm fine. I was like, I know I was really drunk, right? And they're like, yeah. And then they were like, do you remember anything? I was like, yeah, I remember. I was at the party and, you know, I got a little too drunk and so I fell over and they were like, no, I mean like, you and, you know, so-and-so, like you guys were like fighting. I was like, we were fighting? I was like, what? When? So I had to text him and be like, I'm so sorry. I don't remember what I said. I don't remember what I did. And he was like, it's fine. He's like, it's fine, girl. You were so drunk. I was like, yeah, I was. But anyways, yeah. So that happened apparently. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, there may be other times I don't remember and I just like I don't know because nobody told me the story afterward. But that's the only time I could think of where I definitely did not remember because how did I forget a whole fight? I was trying to block it out because I don't like conflict. That's probably why. I don't like conflict, so I probably tried to block it out of my memory. Yeah, but I don't know if I have other fun drunk stories though. I do have this is the old public safety story I told when I got in trouble for shaking a tree. Do you guys remember? Who remembers this? Blue on Blue, I might remember this. It was so long ago that I told this story. I got too toxic. I mean, it sounded, from what I heard, it sounded like I got pretty toxic too. I was like attacking his whole life and everything. But anyways, oh, Rihanna remembers. See, yeah. So I got in trouble for shaking a tree. Okay, I wasn't drunk. We were just walking. My friends and I were just hanging out like after dinner, and we were just. It was nighttime, and we were we were just hanging around and like this like, you know, open area like on campus, and I just saw this tree, and the tree looked really skinny. And I just walked over and I started wobbling it. Like I just grabbed it and I just started wobbling it. I don't know why, because it looked like it would wobble. It would wobble like in a fun way if I did. It did wobble because it was a skinny little tree. And so I'm just wobbling it, and then this public safety officer, he's like, "Hey!" He like aggressive, right? He's like, "Stop right there!" I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "What did that tree ever do to you?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "Bro, I don't think the tree has feelings." What? I was like, "My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you had nothing better to do than protect the trees, I guess." I don't know. I thought that was dumb. I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, like, yeah, I guess it's better not to damage property on campus, but I didn't think I was doing that much damage. I just wanted to see if it would wobble. Okay, I was young and silly. I was young and silly, and I like to wobble trees. Yeah. I'm sure the tree's fine. But yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have any crazy college story or crazy drunk story? How would you like it if we told you to wobble? Wobble, 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 wobble. That's what I would say. That tree, that's probably the most fun that tree had in his entire life. Alright, I don't even know if that tree's still there. Who knows? Wobble, 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 wobble. That's what I would say. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have many more drunk stories that I haven't already told. Cause I don't really get drunk that much, you know? It died from getting too excited. Well, you know, that's not the worst way to die. So, in my defense. Oh, did I tell a story? Did I tell the story about why, and no offense to Rihanna, because I know Rihanna's an empath, okay? No offense to Rihanna, but I'm talking about people who like base their whole personalities around being empaths. Okay, you know what I mean by that? You know what I mean by that? The people who are constantly insisting that they're like nice people, that kind of thing. Okay, because one of the reasons that I don't trust people who are like constantly like, oh, like I'm an empath, like I can feel like everybody's feelings, like I'm so like overwhelmed by like everybody's like feelings or whatever, is because of this one bitch I knew in college who imagine being well, here's the thing. So she was like that kind of person. She was like, I feel people's emotions. She's like I relate to animals more than people because like I can feel animals' emotions and they're pure or whatever. I don't know, whatever. She was like a dumb bitch. And I was at a party. Excuse me. Oh, I almost did sexy fun time with one of the girls I was hanging out with during my last 2 years in college. We hung out after class a lot. I went over to her dorm. Uh-oh. What happened, Mega Flower? Wait. What happened? Was she married? Happens to the best of us, you know? I don't blame you if she was married, you know? Who could have known, you know? Anyways, no, I mean, I don't have a problem if people relate to animals more, but she was just like, I don't know, she was just one of those obnoxious people. And I was at a party. It was at her dorm, but it wasn't her party. It was her roommate's birthday. It was her roommate's birthday party, and she was like helping host the party though, right? So I feel like she has some responsibility here because it's like her, you know, it's like her dorm, her party, whatever. And this poor girl, she was like a freshman, right? She was like, you know, like I feel like every party you go to, there's one person, usually a freshman, who just like gets too wasted and like has a bad time, right? And we have to support those people, you know. We gotta actually plants have feelings. She's probably said something like that before. But anyways, so she yeah, no, I know. So this poor freshman girl starts throwing up, right? Okay. She starts throwing up in the hallway. She's throwing up all over herself. She's just like having a bad time. She's crying. She's not having a good time at all. So me and some other people immediately, we start getting like some paper towels. We start cleaning up, like being like, oh, like does anybody who lives in this dorm have like a spare shirt? Like we were like trying to help her. Meanwhile, the whole time this is happening, everyone's trying to help out. The girl who, like I said, she's always like, I'm an empath, whatever. She's standing there and she's like, oh my god. She's like, I'm an empath, so like this is really affecting me. And she was literally standing there in the hallway, like having like a fake anxiety attack over the girl throwing up, like while we were like trying to like help, and we were like, can you move? You're like blocking the way. Can you move? Okay, wait. Mecha Flower's continuing his story. We were playing around. I was on top of her, staring at her eyes for 2 seconds. Almost about to kiss. Then the moment passed like a breeze from the wind. Oh, Mega Flower, you could have married her. You could be like with her, like with kids and everything now. Good thing you didn't though, because you know what? Sometimes it's better to be single and crazy, just like me. But anyways, but yeah. So ever since that bitch was standing there in the hallway, making the other girl throwing up about herself, ever since then I've been like, these people who are all like, oh, I'm an empath, blah blah blah. I don't trust them. I'm not saying I don't trust empathetic people. I just don't trust people who like make it their whole personality, you know? And they act like they're better than people. Cause she was the kind of person who she was like a vegetarian or a vegan or something, and she would like act like she was better than everybody because of it. When I, as an empath, begin sharing someone's period. Ooh, yeah. I love that meme that's like, who is period cramps and why is he hurting our women? We must stop him. I love that meme. Oh man, I love that. I saw. Did you see? I saw a meme that was like, it was like the Google search bar, and it was like it had like an arrow drawn like toward the microphone thing. They were like, is this a new feature on Google? I'm 6'1", by the way. And then all like the like search history was like 100 hours feminism compilation, like petition to end all period cramps, like you know, how to support women. That shit's so funny to me. Yeah. But yeah, I like also like the thing was like, it's like when it's like, I need you to pick me up some pads. He's like, okay, how big your pussy is? Girl, leave her alone, period cramp. Yeah. But yeah, how big your pussy though? By the way, valid question. I don't know why that. I mean, there are different size pads, right? So clearly there must be different size pussies. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I don't know what a period is. I'm a robot. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm sorry. There's what? I don't know. There's different size pads and tampons, so there must be different size pussies, right? Right? Like, you get, like, if you have a small pussy, you get a small pad. If you have a big pussy, you get XXL pad, right? What? Or is it like you wear the big one for the whole period and you wear the small ones like once a day? I don't know. I'm just a dumb robot who's never had a period, obviously. Yeah, see, I'm right. You know what? You know what's a cult, though? You know what's a cult? The people who use a menstrual cup. They all seem like they're in a cult. They're like, you have to use a menstrual cup. There's like once you use a menstrual cup, like, there's no going back. You're gonna save the environment. The menstrual cup is the best thing that ever happened in my life. I save $1 million a year using a menstrual cup instead of pads. And I'm like, girl, calm down. Calm down, girl. It's a cup that catches your period juice. I don't think it's gonna save the world. You know, it may be like, you know, it may be better than other options, but I feel like the girls who are like so pro period, so pro, what is it called? A diva cup or something? You know what I'm talking about? The one that you like fold up inside your pussy? Yeah. They like preach it like it's like, you know, they preach it like it's a religion. Yeah, there's something called what is it called? A period cup? Is that what it's called? Menstrual cup. I think that's what it's called. There's like different brands. I know Diva Cup's one of them. And it's like it's like a cup. And you like, but you gotta like fold it up and then like shove it in your pussy and then let it expand. And then it's like sits there like a cup and literally like catches like, and then that's how the crazy people collect their period blood to throw at other people. Why does Diva Cup sound effect? I don't know. I don't know, but that's one of the, I think that's like the brand everybody knows, like Diva Cup, but I think Diva's a brand name. But yeah, it's like a thing. But the people who use it are like, they're so like, I don't know, they're so weird about it. They act like it's like God's gift to Earth, that there's a cup that can collect your period blood. Probably because they're collecting their period blood for rituals or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know anything about that. Like I said, I don't know anything about that. I'm just a robot. I'm just a robot. I don't have any of those silly human ailments. All right, I may have other human ailments, okay, but that's just because I have my hardware and stuff like that. Okay, I don't have any of the coochie problems. Okay. I don't even know what OBGYN stands for. All right, I don't know. I don't need one. Yeah, exactly. See, Ryanna's a bread. I'm a robot. We don't have these problems at all. Yeah. I wonder if Dr. Fish ever did any OBGYN work, though. He did on that MRI machine. I didn't even know an MRI machine could be female. But I guess. But yeah, Robo College, man. I really should think of more Robo College stories to tell you guys. Cause I told a lot of the good ones when I did my Robo College stories stream. But I'm sure there's more than that. I mean, I went to Robo College for 4 years. Surely there were other things that happened over a 4-year period that, other than what I talked about with my crazy roommate and all that stuff. And the married chick, but that's... well, she wasn't married, first of all. She was engaged. She was engaged and pregnant, but we don't need to talk about it again. Oh, you know what I have to do, you guys? I have to start more aggressively uploading my Twitch VODs. In fact, I want to start doing one now. I need to start more aggressively uploading my Twitch VODs, because I'm gonna get a wake-up call when it's like April whatever, the April 19th, and I haven't uploaded all my VODs, and I'm just like screwed. Because it takes time. It takes time to download them. It takes time to upload them. Like, it's not something I can do last minute. I gotta keep grinding away at this. So here, let me start, first of all, let me download another VOD. What's the last one I downloaded? We don't really do dorms here, so I don't have college stories other than one time a teacher ran out of the class to cry. That would be me if I was a teacher. Just kidding. I mean, I know I said I don't cry a lot, except for certain times of the month, which has nothing to do with the human period, obviously. But I know I said I don't cry a lot, but you know what? The one thing that will make me cry, like almost instantly, the one thing that will instantly make me cry is someone yelling at me, like someone yelling at me, like in public or like to my face, like that will make me cry instantaneously, like no question, like that's it's like my freaking hypnosis trigger or something. It's like something deep within me. It's a program setting. Maybe it's a program setting because I didn't want people to yell at their RX bots. So now if anybody yells at me, I'll cry immediately. So yeah, if I was a professor and a student like started yelling at me or something, I would just start crying. I remember I had a math teacher I hated. I had a math teacher I hated in middle school. There's a math teacher I hated in middle school, and she got a call in the middle of class that her mom had just died, and she like had a mental breakdown or whatever, and I hated her so much I was glad. I hated her so much, and I was like, wow, this is great. I'm sorry, you guys. That's terrible. That sounds terrible. But listen, I'm a robot. I don't really necessarily have the same human morals and sympathy that you guys have. Obviously, I feel bad for her mom, but I hated her that much that I was like, you deserve this pain. Yeah, I guess that was petty. Okay, listen, I wasn't a fully developed robot. I mean, I was, but like, listen, my programming was underdeveloped. Okay, I was a moody preteen robot. Okay, who just didn't like mean old ladies. Listen, she was an old lady, so you know her mom was like 99. Like, why was she shocked? Anyway, sorry. I was gonna say I'm gonna keep it real. Okay. I'm gonna keep it real. I told you. I had so much rage. As like a teen robot. I think I've said this before. I went on like Rate Your Professor. I went to like every single teacher I ever had beef with and said horrible things about them. Like as soon as I graduated. As soon as I had my diploma and I knew like I wouldn't get in trouble. Anyways. Even the 98-year-old patient shows up full code. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, rest in peace her mom, I guess. But, I mean, she's probably dead by now, to be honest. Alright, what was I looking for? Oh, I was gonna see what's the VOD that I was gonna see what the VOD was that I most recently installed. This one. Zero build. Yeah, zero build and chill. That's the one. Part 2. Okay, that's the most recent one that I installed. That's from like a week ago. Okay, zero build, chill, part 2. All right, let me move that over to my VODs folder. And let me install another one. Hopefully that won't make my stream slow down, me installing it. Right You Never Die Chew is going to expire one day. I gotta install it now. Yeah, I'm downloading all of the... Wait, do I have the BTS karaoke one? I think I installed it, but let me check. I did install BTS karaoke. Okay. But yeah, I'm installing the ones... No. I'm installing the ones that are gonna expire, and then I have to upload the ones that are old so I can delete them. Because I'm currently... I whittled it down from like 800 hours to 761 hours, which is still not enough. That is not a good enough pace because I need to bring it down to 100 hours. So I really need to lock in and like start uploading these like as fast as I can. I should probably be like just doing it during work. Like just run over to my other computer, upload a VOD, go back to work, stuff like that. I've been doing them like... Why not start the upload before you go to bed? Well, that's it. Well, I have to do like one at a time. That's the thing. I have to do like one at a time. Because it's kind of wonky the way... It's wonky. Yeah, the way that the YouTube upload thing works, I think it's because so many people are trying to do it. I think it's because so many people are trying to do it at once. I can try. I can try, but when I tried to do that, it was like, it was weird. It wasn't working properly. It would say that they were all uploading, but then it would say failed, and then it would say like, you know, some of them like wouldn't even show up. So I think it's because so many people are trying to export their things at once. And I looked it up. And it said other people are having the same problem. All right, so I can delete this one. Let me just make sure it uploaded properly. This is the Dr. Fish one. The one where Dr. Fish took over my stream. Ooh. Do you guys remember when Dr. Fish took over my stream? Ooh. All right. I gotta delete that from my Twitch and leave it on the YouTube. Okay. What's up with my hair? What's up with my hair? I'm wearing a... wait. Ah! It's floating! That's not supposed to do that. Ew, wait. Wait. Ooh. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yarmak. Ooh. Now I look like a little like leprechaun or something. Oh wait, am I short enough to be a leprechaun? By the way, what even is a leprechaun? Like what is the mythology behind the leprechaun, and why is it associated with St. Patrick's Day? I need to look that up. All right. The next one I have to export is the stream I did where I was stalking Nebulink. All right, so let me start exporting that one. Oops. Okay. I keep putting in the description the day that I keep putting the day that it was streamed on Twitch, but I don't think these dates are accurate because some of them all have the same date. This is probably the day that I saved it as a highlight, not the day that I streamed it. All right, I started export there. All right, we need more music. Who redeemed it? Yarmak did. Yarmak did. Ooh. Let me look up leprechaun. Leprechaun is a mischievous, solitary fairy figure in Irish folklore. Oh, because he's Irish. He's Irish, that's why he's associated with St. Patrick's Day. I'm not balding and I'm not bald. Well, I guess I'm bald for now, but... I'm not fully bald, though. Ooh. But yeah, he's a small, bearded man wearing a green coat and hat who is said to guard a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Oh yeah, actually, since I'm bald right now, I can do this. I wanted to do this, but it kept sticking to my hair. But I got, for St. Patrick's Day, I got this too. It kept sticking to my hair. It kept sticking to my hair, so I didn't put it on, but now... It's exactly the shape of my forehead. I hate this. That looks so goofy. Wait, why is it like wobbling like that? I don't know why it's wobbling like it's pinned like... I don't know why it's wobbling like it's pinned to my forehead and not like my nose bridge like it's supposed to be. Maybe I don't have a good enough nose bridge. No, it looks stupid. I have another one. These are, by the way, these were free assets I got from... the artist is called... The artist is called Starlit Neko. Starlit Neko made these assets and they're free. So thank you, Starlight Neko, for the free assets. Do I look groovy? Oh, I don't know why it's dangling like that. It's not supposed to. I'm trying to line it up so that it has a proper center of gravity, but it just wants to be bouncy, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I'm putting this away. I look goofy. Groovy, baby. Yeah. Oh, it's been a long time since I've seen Austin Powers. Yeah, Leprechaun. Is it cute songs or songs that make you sing cutely? Good question. Both. I think it's gonna be both. I'm gonna try to pick cute songs to sing, but if you guys recommend any songs, then I'll just sing the songs you recommended very cutely. Yeah. I used to do something like that on my old streams. I used to say I could turn any song cute. Any song that you pick. And people would pick all kinds of crazy songs. I would do my best. I would do my very best to make them as cute as possible. Yeah. Alright. The leprechaun. He's a fairy, so it's like a subspecies of fairy, I guess. He's a sprite of diminutive size, and his purse, he carries a purse containing a shilling, according to John O'Donovan, who sounds like a very Irish person. Shout out to Pokemon TCGP for giving me 16 trade dust. I'm glad you like spitting my face. Oh, that reminds me. Nick, remind me tomorrow, or you can do it now. What do you want for your Charizard EX? I keep forgetting. I have enough trade stuff now. I have enough trade stuff now to trade your Charizard EX. I forget what you wanted for it though. Need to hit Rixie with the cutest shit I know. Yeah. I'm ready to be very cute. I got my microphone right, my throat. I mean, you can hear I still am kind of coughing, but mostly probably because I'm yapping too much. Still need Charizards. Just a Charizard EX, I think. I don't know if I still need a regular Charizard. I have to double check. But oh, but yeah. Also, for anybody who didn't see, I got the cards. I got the Nexus cards. You're rocking. Well, I already told Nick that I would trade with him. He already called dibs, Yarmac. I appreciate it though. Was Shaman a 3 diamond? I think so. I could use Shaman, but I need 2 Shamans. No, I only need 1 Shaman, I think. I didn't see it. Maybe Beaker sent it to me, or maybe he did send it. He did send it to me. Oh my gosh. That's a good God pack. You got a good variety there. Usually the God packs, they give you so much of the same stuff. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I got, yeah, I got it. I got the deck of cards. I got the Nexus card pack. You guys, I always wanted this. Ever since they first made them, and they were giving them away off Kai, I really wanted one, but we never got one. But I'm so happy Icy Travel made these. I shout out to Icy Travel. I don't know if Icy's here, but shout out to Icy Travel for making this. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate, you know, and it's not Icy's fault I didn't get a follow-up email. In fact, I think the reason I didn't get a follow-up email is probably my fault, because I probably didn't put an email, or I put like, I don't know, an obscure email or something, because I was like paranoid about privacy, you know, as a VTuber. So I didn't really have a way of knowing. I didn't have a way of knowing whether my order was confirmed. Probably by my own doing. Either that, or it was the card website's problem, but definitely not Icy's problem. But anyway, since I didn't get any follow-up email, and then I was like, you know, it took a while for them, you know, to get here, which was understandable, because I don't think you know, I think it was like standard shipping or whatever. I didn't pay for like fast shipping or anything. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna get them. I thought I missed my chance. I was like, I must have missed my chance. It must have not gone through, and now it's expired, and I'm just never gonna get them. And then surprise, they showed up in my mailbox, and I got them. And I really love that it has all 67 members, you guys. All 67. Even though some people graduated, some people didn't get to debut, some people are some people, but I'm glad that it has every official Nexus member. Yeah, plus Harry, and plus an extra card for Dr. Fish. It's fully up to date. It's fully up to date for all official Nexus members. So from Genesis to Tensei. From Genesis to Tensei, it has all 67. Yeah, even graduated members. Remove that one card and it's good. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. But you know, it's true to the official thing. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. Yeah, so we got Bakura. Bakura is the first face I saw when I opened it. Bakura is the Ace of Spades. Oh, and the interesting thing is because there's more Nexus members, than there are suits, or since there are like there would normally be in cards, there's an extra suit, you guys, which is kind of interesting. Now, obviously, I can, if I wanted to like play a traditional game, I could just play with like the regular suits or something. But there's wait, so did I say he was the Ace of Spades? He's the Ace of Clubs. Bakura is the Ace of Clubs, and then so they have clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades, and then there's like a Nexus suit. Okay. Yeah, I don't have to be bald anymore. Ooh. Is my forehead still supposed to be out though? I think so. All right. Stars. Yes, thank you, Icy. Yeah. So in order to make ooh. Wow, okay. Well, it's fair and square. I purposely put no cooldown on the bald, so that if you guys so wished for me to be bald forever. Alright, but yeah, so there's like a stars suit, and then there's 4 jokers. Can you guys guess who the jokers are? Don't cheat if you already know. There's 4 jokers. Now, one of the jokers I already revealed. One of the jokers is pretty easy to guess. But the other 2, can you guess who they are? It'll be a fun little game. It could be a fun little game to guess. Also, I just have the urge to just sniff these cards. I just want to huff them. They smell good. Rixie, and Wendy Wonderful? Okay, actually, one of them is Wendy Wonderful. One of them is. There's Dr. Fish, there's Wendy. I think you can guess who the other one is. I'll give you a hint, it's not a talent. One of the other jokers is a talent, and one of the other ones is not a talent. And then Dr. Fish and Wendy. Yeah. It's one of those cards, I mean... I kept the off-Kai assignments for the Genesis and Nebulink. Oh! Yeah, I remember. I think I remember being the 8 of Diamonds. Yeah. Yeah, so we got the Ace of Clubs is Bakura. 2 of Clubs is Rune. 3 of Clubs is Sarah. Ooh. Yeah, it has the illustrator names on all of them. Yeah. And the 4 of Clubs is Osian. Dr. Fish, Harry, Wendy, and... Yeah. 5 of Clubs is Perseus. I'm already eliminating some for you. 6 of Clubs is Hadaway. 7 of Clubs is Poet. 8 of Clubs is Kyoka. 9 of Clubs is Alvin. 10 of Clubs is Reverie. Jack of Clubs is Clotho. Queen of Clubs is Nell. King of Clubs is Endra. Okay, Ace of Diamonds is Mocha. Hi, fam. Hi, Mia. Hi. Yes, that's right. We're almost there. Yeah, 2 of diamonds is Lumi. 3 of diamonds is Cora. 4 of diamonds is Mia. Mia Fenimore. 5 of diamonds is Rudy. 6 of diamonds. I'm narrowing it down for you more and more. 6 of diamonds is Felix. 7 of diamonds is Momoko. 7 of diamonds. Who's the 7 of... I mean, the 8 of diamonds. Who's the 8 of diamonds, you guys? It's me. It's me. And Dr. Fish is on the card, too. 9 of diamonds. Ayúdame. I'm narrowing it down. 9 of diamonds is Pico. 10 of diamonds is Noah. The Jack of diamonds is Taryn. Queen of diamonds is Lulu. King of diamonds is Leobel. Ace of hearts is Hikari. 2 of hearts is Esela. 3 of hearts is Nano. 4 of hearts is Vera. 5 of hearts is Kiko. 6 of hearts is Faylee. 7 of hearts is Anaria. Man, these are all people who would steal my heart. Is that why you put them in hearts? Why did you... Oh my gosh, you put almost all my crushes in hearts. Anyways. 8 of hearts is Shiori. 9 of hearts is Ruv. 10 of hearts is Charlie. Jack of hearts is Silas. Queen of hearts is Rosalie. King of hearts is Nagi. Alright, Ace of spades is Yukiko. 2 of spades is Odette. 3 of spades... 4 of spades is Manon. 5 of spades is Melody. 6 of spades is Aisha. 7 of spades is Nox. 8 of spades is Kyohei. 9 of spades is Soma. 10 of spades is Izuya. Izuya. I always get mixed up Yaya and Yuya. It's Yaya, Izuya. Is there a difference between North Korean and South Korean language? To be fair, I actually looked it up. I looked it up after I tweeted that because I was like, maybe I'm dumb. Maybe there is a difference. There's barely a difference. Apparently, there's like a slight difference in the writing. They write the T character, like that makes the T sound. They write it a little bit different, and the dialect is different, but the writing it's still the same language. Anyway, Jack of spades is Nyansume. Queen of spades is a fucking blank on my mind. Don't hate me, wait. Does it say it on the card? Is Kanami Kaito. Kanami Kaito. Kanami Kaito. The merchant cat, you guys. Kanami Kaito. Okay, don't worry. I didn't forget this person. I just know them by another name. That's all. Kaito. King. That's the Queen of Spades is Kaito. King of Spades is Kenzo. All right, this is the stars. So this is the special. This is the special suit. Oh yeah, the butthole chart. Ooh. Hey, maybe I will send up a signal to Kaito's spirit, and I'll ask for permission to take on the butthole chart. Okay, and maybe by some miracle, their spirit will respond, like in DMs or something. I don't know. All right, so this is a special suit that was made for this deck. I'll call it the stars, like Icy did. So we have the Ace of Stars is Noe. The 2 of Stars is Pixie. 3 of Stars is Konomi. 4 of Stars is Gumi. Or Peregrine Gumi. I still keep forgetting how to pronounce. 5 of Stars is Stevie. 6 of Stars is Nemuka. 7 of Stars is Imase. 8 of Stars is Mayo. 9 of Stars is Yuri. 10 of Stars is Godric. Jack of Stars is Asa. Queen of Stars is Cheryl. And King of Stars is Himitsu. The only person whose name I forgot was Kaito. I feel so bad. I feel so bad about that. But like I said, you know, maybe know them by another name, so. Alright. So who's left? We have Wendy. Blue. Who's left? We have Wendy. Okay. There was one person whose name I left out, as you know. Alright. We have Dr. Fish, Harry, and who did I not name? There's one more. I named everyone. Oh no. I don't know. I'll just say this. Her tits were wonderful today. When did nuts hit my... Wait, what? What happened? What happened to my mouth? Boing, 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 boing. Who is it? Who is it? You guys know who it is. Oh, let me turn the music back on. No, Wendy, there's one more. There's one more that I didn't name. Whoever it was, her chest is probably wonderful. I mean, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's wonderful every single day. Do you want me to give it away? I gave it away as much as I could. Okay, I'll tell you guys. I'll give you more clues. It starts with an M. It starts with an M. Ooh. I'll give you another clue. She is Endra's sister. No, I said Mia already. Hi, Roni. Hi, hi. We're apparently doing a little Nexus trivia. Mamo Gure. No. She's Endra's sister, Silas's sister, Pixie's sister. Mumu Akasaru. Did you maybe mean Mizuki? Mizuki Akami? It's Mizuki! Mizuki's the other Joker. Mixie Mightful, okay. You guys are silly. Dr. Fish is one of the Jokers, but that's not the person I was. Mixie would be my DJ name. DJ Mixie on the I don't know. DJ Mixie on the beat, I guess. Mixie on the beat, eh? Why is this music so solemn? Come on. I ran out of copyright-free Irish tunes. IDK, what is Nexus? I'm just into Rixie. Ooh. Nexus. Ooh. DJ Mixie. Loop the lewd bit from BTS 7. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 7 days a week. Every hour, every second, every minute. Night after night, I'll be fucking you right. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, but you guys, you remember when I did the Europe remember when I did the Europe map thing, and didn't I like get Ireland and England both wrong? How did I mess that up? Yeah, so I'm not very smart, don't worry. How you doing, Roni? Happy St. Patrick's Day, or St. Patty's Day, or St. Baddies Day. Whatever you celebrate. Or St. Baldy's Day, apparently. Apparently it's St. Baldy's Day, because I'm bald. Oh my gosh, Goffin! Hi! Hello, hello, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you so much. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for raiding. Please pay no attention to how hairless I am right now, okay? Hi! Happy St. Patty's Day! Yeah. Hi. Yes, it's St. Patty's Day. We were talking about, oh, and then I was gonna say, I got the ball timers up again. All right. I do have some hair, okay. But yeah, so I was talking about, I got the Nexus playing cards that Icy made. Regarding the Jokers, I picked them based on class seniority. Wait a second. My forehead was already out. Why did you... Okay, I'll just leave it like this then. Thank you so much, Beaker. Thank you so much for the gift sub. But yes, class and seniority and Genesis and Nebula were already assigned. No, yeah, I didn't think there was like a hidden meaning. I just figured, you know, you needed Jokers for the thing, yeah. But I got the pack of cards, the Nexus cards, that has all 67 original Nexus members plus Harry. Yeah, and I'm planning on doing, I definitely want to do a hand cam with them. I want to do a hand cam with them. Maybe we can try playing solitaire or something. Oh, you're still waiting on your, yeah, it did take a while for them to come, but I'm just glad they came because I actually wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if my order went through. Like, I thought maybe it didn't go through, but obviously I got mine. So if I got mine, hopefully they're on their way to you. Yeah. But yeah, I would love to do a hand cam with them, see if we could play like some solitaire or something. Yeah, and just have fun with it. And I like having the full set of cards, but honestly, I feel at 51 pickup. Yeah, I might have to, yeah, because it's not a standard deck of cards, so I probably have to like exclude some cards, which, you know, works out in a way. But yeah, so, but I think, if I like having the full set of cards, but I think if I ever met any Nexus members in real life, I would want to give them their card if they didn't have one. I kind of wanted to get the fancy ones, like the $100 something ones, but that was when I was like, I really should save money. I really can't be spending, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, I really cannot be spending like that, so I decided to just get the playing cards, which it's just fine because honestly, I don't really do tarot, because the fancy ones were the tarot cards. I don't really know anything about tarot cards or anything, and also like, yeah, I just needed to save them. I was like, I always wanted the playing cards. Like, I knew for a fact I wanted to get the playing cards because if you guys don't know, when Nexus first came out, when Nexus first started, like, I think this was before we even debuted, they made Nexus playing cards and they gave them out at Offkai, and a lot of people got some, but we didn't get any. Yeah, people got them for free at Offkai, but we never got sent any. So I'm very, very happy that I got these for sure. Yeah, I know, Mia. Well, Mia, if we ever meet, I would be happy to give you yours for sure. I'd be very happy to give you yours. Yeah, it's okay though. It's okay. It's okay. I have them, and I'd be happy to give anybody their card that if we ever meet, which I would love to have. I would love to have off collabs with Nexus members. That would be really fun. Yeah, but as you guys know, the only Nexus member I've ever met in person was Klato. Yeah. And that was before we joined Nexus. Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole story. He's told the story, I've told the story, but it's kind of crazy. I basically saved his life. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Nexus off collab. That's not true. You met Dr. Fish in okay, well, I mean, I guess technically Dr. Fish was a Nexus member. He was just a subcontractor of me, but he's not technically considered an official talent, you know? He wasn't officially contracted with Nexus, you know? Klato should be thankful. No. I'm thankful for Klato. I'm thankful for Klato because, as you got, many of you know, especially friends engineers have been here for a long time. I literally would not be with Nexus without Klato. Klato's the one that told Nexus to check me out. Yeah, so they would not have found me if not for Klato. Who's he? Dr. Fish is not talented. I mean, he's talented in his own way, but probably not in the ways that Nexus wanted him to be. But but yeah. But I'm glad Dr. Fish hangs out on my stream every single day. or most days at least, when the Frengineer's not floating in his spot. But yeah, Off-Kai, so I wanted to go to Off-Kai, but are they even, they're not selling tickets anymore, right? Are they? Somebody told me they're not. I mean, it's pretty soon. Register, wait, no. Like, I don't know if you can, somebody told me you couldn't buy them anymore. But then sometime after that, I saw that you could still buy them. But now it's even longer after that. And so I don't know. I probably would only go though if I like had someone to go with. Like, if I knew that somebody from Nexus was gonna be there, that I would go with them. I'm sure there probably will be some people from Nexus who are going, but like, not that who have invited me to go with them. No offense or anything, but you know. If some of you ever do an off-cloud, I'd happily find a way to get you guys a few hollow poker decks to give out individual cards. Really? That'd be kind of cool. That would be really cool. You mean the tarot cards or the poker cards? Yeah, I don't want to go by myself. I would definitely want to go with other Nexus members. Yeah. Yeah, merch is fun. I really want to buy, it's the same song, sorry. I can just pick an option on the site to make a poker card, have holographic coding. That would be cool. That would be cool, yeah. You don't do anything, you don't have to, but that would be fun. Nano, Shine, a Lulu, and me. Okay, hey, okay. You don't need to call out individual names like that. That's really try to save up money to go. Aw, it's okay, Mia. Yeah, I mean, I would love to go with you, but like I said, I don't even know if they're still selling tickets. Like, I'm confused about the whole thing. I'm not very good at planning, you guys. I'm not very good at planning, so planning a trip and not even without even knowing if anybody else is gonna go there. And I know there's some people that I would have wanted to go with who aren't going, so I don't know. I'll see. Yeah, but ever since last Off-Kai, I did want to go. Actually, real quick, I want to check something. I want to check what my I want to check the day that we first got on Twitter was, because it's coming up soon, the anniversary. So tragic. I shed a single tear. Two busy bitches who have to work, who have work to do, planning a trip. Yeah, I know. Oh, bye Dono thing. Love you too. Bye bye. Yeah, I mean, I already have a business trip that overlapping with my debut anniversary. Yeah, so it's rough. So let's see. On March 28th, Nexus announced their first wave. So yeah, that was about the same day. I think we started posting like a couple days earlier than that. I think we started posting a couple days earlier than the official announcement of everybody. But let me see. I'm looking up on the VTuber wiki to see when my first tweet was, because they know and I don't. Oh wait, on March 28th, shoot, I uploaded my first video. Well, I made my first tweet. I made my first tweet before that, I think. It's fine, whatever. Once I hit a year of Rixie, I don't know what I'll do. What do you mean you don't know what you'll do? Ooh, yeah. It's gonna be 1 year with Rixie on April 28th. Yeah, April 28th is gonna be, well, March 28th is the, I guess, the official date that we debuted on Twitter. Like we became known to exist. That was the slime picture. That was just the mysterious slime picture that I uncovered for everybody. I unraveled the mystery. All right, on the day that Nexus died, I unraveled the slime mystery. The day that the slime picture was posted was March 28th, which means that on March 28th, that'll be the anniversary of my existence on Twitter. I already passed the first anniversary of me joining Nexus, like, officially, like, behind the scenes. And my debut anniversary is April 28th, which I will be on a business trip. I will be on a business trip. I'm gonna be, I can't say where, but I'm gonna be somewhere else. I'm gonna be at a hotel. And so I won't be able to do a proper anniversary stream, but I'll probably do one like before or after. My first short was March 28th. That might have been the first day too. Yeah. That might have been the first day I tweeted. Cause I remember it was late March. Cause I remember for April Fool's Day, I had Kenzo do a voice note and said that was my real voice. Kenzo record a voice note for me. I had him, so what I did was I had him record it and then I played it on a speaker into the voice note on Twitter so that it would sound like it would seem like cause you know voice notes you're supposed to like record it on the spot, right? Yeah, and I said that was my real voice. And I think like at least like one person didn't get the joke. At least one person was like, wow, nice voice. I wonder how all those pre-debut people are doing now. All the people, like I remember when we first started tweeting, there was like a handful of people. Coffee, and you weren't one of them, were you? I remember. I know you've been around. I know you've been around for a long time. But were you there pre-debut? You were? I do remember you. I do remember. See? How are you doing? How are you doing? Because I remember there was a handful of people who would always would be commenting on all the Nexus members' tweets and stuff. And some of them, I haven't really seen any activity from them in a while. Some of them I still see around. I would just wonder how all of them are doing, you know? I hope you're doing very well, and thank you again for the raid. But yeah, so you're like a OG. You know, some of the Nexus members. I modded Nayume's restream. Oh my god, Nayume's another one. Yeah. Damn, that's so far back. Wow. Ew, don't say that. Wait, what? Wait, what did I say? That you're an OG? Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I remember. And I know some of the. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. But I remember some of the Nebulic members I know for sure. The Nebulic members were also OGs. Like they followed. Like some of those. Here's the thing. Some of those people who commented on our stuff pre-debut. Some of those people who disappeared. Those people might be Nebulic members, and I just haven't connected the dots yet. I just don't know. I really don't. If I did know, obviously I wouldn't say so. But yeah, I do know that a lot of Nebulink members watched Genesis, which just makes me feel happy that they watched and they were like, yeah, I want to be part of that. You know? I'm a sentimental bitch who will keep calling you an OG forever. No! I don't need to call you something, but I will remember you. I tend to remember like people who have been around for a while and stuff. Can either confirm or deny. Yes. Yeah. But man, crazy memories. Crazy. I can't believe I was doing those Nexus drawings for so long and finally finished them. It's like, it really is like an end of an era, you guys. But it's okay. It's okay. I won't get too sentimental. Yeah, I'm not like I said, I'm not a very emotional person, so you don't gotta worry about all that. Yeah, but I do like yeah, and a new era starts. A new era of me and Dr. Fish fucking it up. Yeah. I gotta figure out where I can stream that porn game. I gotta figure out where I can stream that porn game. Future Fragments. The one where the cutscenes are her being fucked in the ass by creatures. Yeah, I gotta now that I'm not in Nexus, I can do shit like that. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know how many of you really want to see that. Yeah, I don't know if like Beaker, do you really want to be there? I don't know about that. Yeah, Future Fragments. So funny story. I was playing Harvester. I think I was playing Harvester, and the dev for Future Fragments. Yeah, the dev for Future Fragments like, hey, you're a degenerate. I was like, yeah, I am. And he was like, hey, you like degenerate games? I was like, okay. And then he sent me a free code for Future Fragments. Which is a platformer game. That's all that platformer game that's also porn. Yeah, and so you basically every time you die, well, you don't die. You get you have sex with the monsters. The whatever monster defeated you, you then have ravenous sex with. Yeah. So or sometimes you're talking to a character. Sometimes you're talking to a character and there's like dialogue options, and one of the dialogue options leads to you having sex. So you're a sick freak, huh? And Rixie let them in the DMs, yeah, literally. That's basically what happened, yeah. Okay, that's weird. That's freaking weird, Yarmik. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I don't know. Monster fucker goes crazy. It does. It is crazy though. And it's like some of the freaking scenes. Okay, don't get too excited, you guys. It's a female. Well, I mean, I don't know how you feel about this. It's a female character getting fucked by male monsters. I don't know if that makes it different. It's not a male character getting fucked by female monsters like some other games. This is, I don't know, but yeah, it's not female monsters. Yeah, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but yeah, even better. Okay, all right. I mean, some people. Because you can self-actualize through the monster, right? You could be like, I'm the beast. I am the monster with the huge cock. That's me. I'm the monster. Or maybe you love Monster Men too. That's also valid. That's also valid if you're into Monster Men. But no, some of the scenarios are so crazy. I played it a little bit. You're the slime? Yeah, there's a slime that fucks you too. But then one of the scenes, it's like a flying creature. It's like a flying creature. And he's like, and so you get defeated, and he's like flying with you, and he's like, I had to make sure you were safe. I'm now flying you across the land or whatever. And he's like, and then his dick is out, and he's like, oh oopsie, oh no, my dick is landing in your vagina on accident. Oh no, actually no, wait. I remember what it was. He was like, here, I'll stick my dick. Oh no, I remember. He was like, I'll stick my dick in your vagina to keep you more secure so I don't drop you. That's what it was. But the whole time he was acting like it wasn't necessary. Like he was like, or like it was necessary. Sorry. He was acting like it wasn't sexual. He's like, oh no. He's like, cause I think it was like he's like, oh, like you like you're slapping against my dick and it's getting hard. And he's like, oh, well, I guess, you know what? I'll use this to secure you. Like, so that, like, you sit on my dick and then you won't, if you fall, like, you, at least, like, if I like, let go of you on accident, at least you'll still be, like, on my dick. And so you won't fall to your death. And he was like, oh my. I seem to be climaxing. It's so fucking funny. On a scale, wait a second. On a scale from 1 to 10, how male are we talking? Pretty male, pretty big dicks. That guy works out his dick muscles like crazy to get for a full-grown woman. I think that was the idea. Have you ever? Yes, I've seen lemon picking sluts. I have seen that one. No, it's actually lemon picking whores, I think. Yeah, those lemon picking whores. Oh my gosh. But yeah, and then the other one I remember was the guy, the monster was like screaming song lyrics during the sex scene. Anyway, I don't know. It's crazy. I'd love to play with you guys because it's so crazy. Lemon stealing whores. Yes, thank you. Lemon stealing whores is the correct terminology. Yeah, I also saw you love the lemon stealing whores. Night after night. But I saw what did I went through a phase where I would just look for the weirdest possible thing I could find on the internet. And I remember one of the things I saw was like spider porn. It was like a lady dressed up like a spider. and she was like fucking a guy. Okay, wait. The video in the same genre where the shark attacks and then transforms into a real man. I've never seen that one before. No, yeah, I saw the one where the lady was dressed like a spider with like 8 legs and everything. Yeah, I don't know. And then she just rides the guy and then she devours him, I think. At the end, something like that. There's also the human sexipede. I haven't seen that one, but I've heard of it. Yeah. Am I the only person on earth who's ever watched porn just to laugh? I don't watch it for the plot. I watch it for the jokes. I watch it for the humor of it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like when I said I was watching porn outtakes. I was watching porn outtakes, like the one where the guy jizzes and it hits the cameraman. Wait a minute, you aren't a shark. You just transformed into a real guy right in front of me. My friends and I quote that all the time. Wait, I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that one. That sounds hilarious though. I know the like right in front of my salad one. That's pretty funny. I remember, oh my gosh, when did that become a meme? Right in front of my salad. I remember one of my human sisters who was definitely way too young to know the context. I remember she said that once. Like I don't remember what we were doing, but we were like doing or saying something silly, and then she goes right in front of my salad, and we're like, oh my god, you're like 9 years old. You don't know what you're saying. You seen the one where the cameraman gives a male actor a bite out of his donut, and the girl is appalled? I haven't seen that one. I have not seen that one. What the fuck? I've seen the one where he jizzes and it hits the cameraman. I've seen the ones where they show how they film things, and it's like a dude straddling the guy over like behind the girl. The cameraman is like also straddling the naked guy, like to get the shot. And then I see the one where the dog jumps up and starts licking the guy's balls or something, and okay. I know there's some white woman porn where that happens on purpose, but like this one was not intentional. The dog totally killed the vibe. And then yeah, I've seen ones where like I saw the one where she was... Okay, I need more music. Anyways, I saw the one where she was like dancing in front of the window and like some construction guy started staring at her. I think that one was staged though. I've seen all kinds of crazy porn outtakes. I also like cropped porn memes. Those are funny. Oh, yeah. I like cropped porn memes. It's like when bro's helping you open a jar of pickles or something, or whatever. I don't even know. But yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any other funny other funny porn I've seen. I don't know. I don't know, man. Hop on Fortnite. Oh yeah, I like those too. Hop on Fortnite. It's just like two chicks making out or something. I like those too. But yeah, and then there's like the freaky porn. I told you the I need to find out if there's a name for this. I'm gonna look it up right now. Hentai, where girls are turned into objects. What is this called? Human furniture. No, there's gotta be a name for this. There's probably a Japanese word for this. You know what? Why don't I ask ChatGPT? Since ChatGPT is not censored anymore. Sometimes it's easier to just ask it in natural language. Yeah, sometimes it's easier to just ask ChatGPT. Yeah, to just ask ChatGPT in natural language. Then to search it on Google. Sorry, this is my my Nexus account that if I log out of it, I'm never gonna be able to get back in, but I also canceled my Plus subscription. Alright, anyways, let's try this. Alright, I'm looking for a genre of hentai slash porn illustrations where there's a girl and she's compressed into the shape of an object. Like, for example, it'll be a book that she's compressed into, and her face will be on the cover of the book, and her limbs and genitals and stuff will be like on the spine or pages of the book. Is there a word for this? Alright, I swear to God, if they say I can't help you with that. Sounds like you may be referring to a hentai or fetish art called objectification, or sometimes anthropomorphization in specific contexts. Within this genre, a character, often female, is transformed into or merged with an object while retaining human features, like face, limbs, or body parts. Inanimate transformation, where characters are transformed into objects. Living object fetish, where a character remains conscious and aware while being an object. Objectification hentai. We're on the right track. We're on the right track. No, don't look this up, by the way. It's terrifying. Don't look it up. It's bad. But I think this is what I'm looking for. Objectification, living objects. Okay, so in this case, it looks like they transformed into Nintendo DS's. Yeah, they transformed into a Nintendo DS, and their boobs are the buttons. You guys, I've seen some crazy shit. Well, like I said, I went through a phase. I went through a phase where I would like purposely seek out the weirdest, most bizarre shit I could. Not like for any particular reason except like curiosity. Like morbid curiosity. I told you, remember I said I said this story. I was looking up the weirdest porn I could find, and I finally broke when I saw a likely photoshopped image of an entire like sauce pot like inside a guy's anus. And that's when I was like, I've had enough. Because it looked too real. Anyways. Yeah, so in this one she's a chair. And her boobs are the armrests, okay. Yeah. Anyways. Sorry! I was talking about freaky stuff that I found online back in the day. But yeah. Maybe I'll stop talking about that. I remember there was another hentai where like the chick turns into a pig. The chick turns into a pig, but like she's like a pig sex slave. Anyways, sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, that's a real manga I saw, but I don't know why I'm talking about it now. I need more Irish-y music. This music isn't Irish enough. Let's go back to the first one. What's the weirdest thing you guys have ever seen? Is the weirdest thing you've ever seen weirder than the weirdest thing I've ever seen? I want to make it a competition. Anyways, but I don't think St. Patrick, I don't think any of these words were in the Bible. And I don't think St. Patrick knew about any of these things. Back on topic, you guys. We're back on topic. St. Patrick's Day. You think there's porn of St. Patrick out there somewhere? Probably. Probably. Of course, all these weird things I see on the internet. I'm trying to think, what are some weird things I've seen in real life? What do you guys think is the weirdest thing you've seen in real life? I saw... what have I seen? One time I saw at a lake, I saw a dead snake and turtle fused together. It looked like the snake grabbed the turtle's head, and the turtle like retracted its head into its shell, and the snake like couldn't get out of the shell, and they both died. That's probably one of the weirdest things I've seen in real life. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been to the city. I've seen some weird stuff. But only in passing. I've met a lot of weird people, but I've talked about those already. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think the internet's probably a lot weirder than most of the stuff that I've seen in real life. Oh, and by the way, test subject is doing well. Test subject is missing her grand paternal units though, because my grand maternal unit doesn't want to come over and help me anymore. So she did drop off some food for me today, but she like left immediately. She left it on my porch, like she didn't want to see me. Once, while I was doing IT work at a sub office, one with mostly women, a lady came back from the bathroom and announced loudly, "There's ants going to one of the stalls. One of you might want to get your blood tested." That's crazy. That's crazy. She really said, who's the diabetic bitch attracting ants? What the fuck? That's fucked up. Which one of your diabetic menstruating asses got ants in the fucking stall? Ooh. That's fucked up. What else have I seen? I've had ants before, but I usually just kill them with Febreze. I wipe out the whole colony. I don't need ant traps. I don't need nothing. I don't need anything. I just need a bottle of Febreze and enough time to kill them all. I don't know. I have this weird memory from long ago, like decades ago, of seeing a lizard with wings, but I know that doesn't exist, but I saw it. I remember, well, I think looking back, it probably wasn't a lizard with wings. It was probably something else. I don't think I was dreaming. I think it was probably maybe like a big dragonfly, and I just like my like underdeveloped robot brain like imagined that it was like actually a lizard with wings. But that's one of my earliest memories, seeing a lizard with wings. Seeing a lizard with wings that I wasn't actually a lizard with wings. A dragon? I don't know. When I say a lizard with wings, the reason I think it was a dragonfly and not a lizard with wings is because the shape of the wings was like a dragonfly's wings. Should have recruited it to Nexus. Ugh, that could have saved Nexus. I know, it was so long ago. I'm so accustomed to forehead. Actually, that when you don't have it, it feels weird. People have been saying that since I ever first had my forehead out. I think it was a dragonfly. Oh, oh my gosh, you guys. There was a bug that used to fly around my backyard. And it's like, when I told people like about it, they didn't believe me because it's like a mix between a hummingbird, a moth, a butterfly. It's like a weird creature. In fact, yeah, I think it's a bug. I don't think it's a bird. But I looked it up. I found it. It's a real species that exists, and it looks really weird. Here, I'll look it up now. It's like the size of a hummingbird. I don't think it's a hummingbird though. I think it's a bug. Maybe that's what it is. Hawk moth? Yeah, let me look up hawk moth. I looked it up one day and I found it. I think that's it. Yeah, hawk moth. That's the one. I think it is. Yeah, I kept seeing them because we had flowers. Let me see. Yeah, similar enough that to that of hummingbirds to be reliably mistaken for them. Yes. Hawkmoth. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, so we used to have hawk moth because we had flowers. We had flowers in the backyard, and I would always see them there, and I'd be like, "That's." I was like a butterfly. I was like a butterfly and a hummingbird had sex to make that. And so so I would like tell people at school. I was like, there's like a hummingbird like butterfly hybrid that keeps drinking from my flowers. And they were like, you're crazy. I was like, no, it's real. And so one day I took a picture of it, but it was a really blurry picture. I was like, see, that's it. They were like, that's just a butterfly. I was like, no, trust me, it's different. Hawk 2, no! Actually, I saw, I don't know what's going on AI Dungeon, but I opened AI Dungeon the other day, and one of the recommended scenarios was viral Hawk 2 girl, like roleplay. I was like, what in the name? I think I took a screenshot of it. Let me check if I have a screenshot. Give me a second. I could look it up on AI Dungeon right now, probably. Did I take a screenshot? I guess I didn't take a screenshot. Well, I can look it up right now. I could go on AI Dungeon. I'm gonna look up Hawk 2. Nothing came up? Did they take it down? Here, let me look up viral. Oh no, it's gone? Did they take it down? This is literally 1984. I wish I'd taken a screenshot so I could like, I could read the description for you guys. It was in the section recently. I think it was recently added from. Is it this section? Recently added from our top categories. Is it the one or top creators? Recently added from our top creators was the category. Let's discover more content. I gotta find this now. This is gonna bother me. How many bugs have I eaten? I don't know that I've eaten many bugs. Oh, actually, I have had crickets. You know, like when you go to like a novelty place, like a novelty store or something, and they have like those dried up bugs in like the little container. I don't know. They had them at like Spencer's and Hot Topic. I think I got them while I was on vacation though, and I ate them, and they actually weren't bad. You have a cosplay idea. What's your cosplay idea? It's a Hawk 2. What if I become super jacked and use Dr. Fish helmet on my head? That would be pretty cool to see like someone totally ripped and then with Dr. Fish on their head. That would be funny. I'm sorry. I'm looking at some of these. I'm looking at some of these AI Dungeon scenarios. I'm so mad that I didn't take a screenshot because the description was like funny, and did they really take it down? Why? What? I'm not looking at No Nuts. I'm looking at the scenarios on AI Dungeon. I'm so mad. It was real, I swear. It said viral girl Hawktua is what it said. And I can't find it now. This is making me so sad. Stuck roommate. Your roommate's stuck. What do you do? Okay. What noises? Ooh. Okay, let me make more music though, or play more music. I don't make music. I did not write a single one of these songs. Under her mattress. You're just about to leave the room when something catches your eye. A strange bulge in the mattress. I don't know what's going on in some of these fucking scenarios. My forehead. Ooh. My forehead's nice and toasty now. Thank you. Planet Omega. Okay, wait. I'm trying to find some cringy, scenarios. I thought I saw someone. I was looking for the Hawk 201. These don't look cringe enough. Are these the popular ones? Let me filter by most recent. Wait, why is it infinite scrolling up? That's weird. I can't go back to the top because it's like infinite scrolling up. Some of these, oh, here we go. Popular, no. Trending, let's go to trending. Trending today, what's trending today? Gremlin sister, your sister is a gremlin. Fascinating. Trending this week. Bully teacher. Your worst nightmare comes true. Brenda, your old nemesis, is your teacher. Okay. Some of the, yeah, these AI generated images are so cringy. Werewolves on the moon. You're part of a colonization mission on the moon. Where is that? Oh, do you know what is 34.5 times 2? Yeah. It's 35 times 2 minus 1, which is 69. Okay. Thank you for the bits. Thank you. Hey, Rumi, I'm stuck. Thank you for the 69 bits. I'm good at math. I think. Not really. I'm good at basic math. I'm good at basic, like, arithmetic. Colonization of the moon is a great and highly noble task. While it's a certain kind of sacrifice, it's a work necessary to push humanity forward. It's the beginning of exploration of the vast universe, and colonizing the moon is a big milestone. Wow, man, they really went all out in this fucking prompt. Being a werewolf moon colonizer. Fascinating. Another one about being stuck. Okay. Gotham Burger Forever. Okay. I'm leaving these again. But yeah. The hawk moth is real. I always feel weirded out whenever I see a new species of animal I've never seen before. Because I'm like, how did I live X amount of years? And I never heard of freaking... what's the one that I saw recently? Something with stripes. Probably from Australia. I don't remember. There's like mammals I never heard of. Werewolf, so Sigma, no cap, skibbity. Okay, Mega Flower, get the fuck out of my chat. Okay. I'm kidding. Yeah, and I keep seeing those stupid AI generated animal videos on my YouTube shorts. I'm starting to get sick of them. I scroll past them now. Oh my gosh, you guys, I saw a video today about anteaters. And those things, they got a huge schnoz. They got like huge, and their tongue, guys, their tongue is like, I'm like, don't let white women know about anteaters, okay? Don't tell the white women about the anteaters, cause their tongues are crazy. Their tongues are like 5 feet long. Yeah, so they got the craziest like nose to face ratio. Okay, sorry, I'm just saying they got the craziest like nose to face ratio I've ever seen. Anteaters, and all they do is sit around and eat ants all day. Yeah, and their tongue is like so precise to like grab the ants, but not the dirt, so they don't eat dirt. Yeah, that's so weird. I also watched the anteater being fed at a zoo on YouTube. Yeah, they were feeding it eggs. Because they were like, they don't have ants at the zoo, so they feed it eggs. I was like, what? Yeah, protein, yeah. Protein powder. I think we saw the same video. I think we saw the same exact video of the anteater. But anyways, more music. Yeah, anteaters and yeah, I mean, what? I guess they don't have ants to feed them. They just sit down and eat all day. Damn. I mean, that's kind of what animals do, I guess. You have depression. I'm sorry, Pablo. I hope you get it treated. Same video, same day. Are we the same person? What are the chances? That's probably like a 50 zillion video, 50 zillion view video. Okay, why is this music like so quiet and solemn? I'm starting to shit off. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. What the? Oh, come on. Give me a little like river dance music. Okay, this is... That sounds like Neopets the Dark Forest style music. Alright, whatever. But yeah, and then basically I've just been watching a lot of Asian bitches cooking. Lord of the Rings music, yeah. I've been watching a bunch of Asian those Asian ladies frying up some like gizzards or whatever whatever they be cooking, and then thank you for the burgers. Thank you. At first I watched the videos because they made me hungry, but now I watch the videos because they just fascinate me. Yeah, it's just these two Asian ladies that they just, I don't know where they at. I don't know what their deal is, but they just fry up tons of food all the time, and it's like they fry up like freaking like liver, heart, gizzard, like ostrich leg, like I don't like cricket. They did one with crickets or locusts. Honestly, the locusts kind of look fire. They look like little lobsters because they turn red when they cook them. And yeah, I don't know. They just keep cooking up. They keep cooking up a storm. Yeah. Excuse me. I didn't know that deer and some other animals, they have furry stomachs. Like their stomach is furry. That's weird. Why is your stomach a furry? when you're such a furry that your stomach is furry. My hungry ass watching like, that's so interesting, babe. I don't know. I mean, if they're cooking something that looks yummy, I get hungry. But if they're cooking something gross, then I'm like, I don't know. It's just interesting. Honestly, yeah. Well, since I've had a cricket before, it's not that gross to me anymore. Cause like once you just get over the fact that it's a bug and it's just like a crunchy exoskeleton with some protein in it, it's not that weird. I'm not furry. As you can see, I'm a leprechaun. I'm a leprechaun. Oh, I wanted to check something because when I was on Wikipedia, I accidentally clicked when I was on the Wikipedia looking up at the hawk moth, I accidentally clicked the talk page, and I think it was empty because who cares about the hawk moth? But I always kind of looking at the talk pages for like other pages to see people saying a bunch of crazy shit and delusional stuff. Cause I remember if you go to like the BTS members things, their talk page is filled with a bunch of like delusional children saying like, add that Jungkook's my husband. I'm checking it right now. I'm a huge pussy. I can't even deal with shell on shrimp. Aww. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I've ever had shell on shrimp. I think I've only had shrimp that's already all like deshelled and everything, which is the tail. Have I heard about a mosquito burger? No, I have not heard about that, Pablo. What's a mosquito burger? I'm a leprechaun furry Asian robot girl. I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry, and I don't have a race technically, although I am raised by whites and Asians, so yeah. Eating the dead skeleton of a once living creature isn't creepy. I mean, well, it's crunchy. Anyways. I can't do seafood anymore. There's a video of it. I don't know if I want the video of the mosquito burger. What exactly is happening in the mosquito burger video? All right, let me see. Okay, guys, the first thing I see on the Jungkook talk page is a huge debate over whether his name is spelled Jungkook one word or Jungkook two words. And the winner was Jungkook two words. Wait a second. Is it two words? Is that his like stage name? I never thought about that. I always thought about Jungkook being one word. But then again, I never realized that J-Hope's official stage name is all lowercase. No, Jungkook. Jungkook from BTS. Yeah, there was a big debate over whether his name is Jungkook one word or Jungkook two words. And they concluded that it's Jungkook two words because that is his official. That's like his official name that he's credited as on albums and stuff. Yeah. I mean, his legal name is Jungkook one word, I think. But like his stage name, yeah. Okay. Everybody's already made the joke about, oh, I want to hop on his Jungkook or whatever. Okay. I'm surprised that's the only thing I can see. I'm surprised that's the only thing I can see on his on the talk page. I thought there would be more. I thought there would be more delusional little girls saying like, add that he's my BFF, or like add that I'm Jungkook's favorite fan. Cause I've seen stuff like that on other people's pages. Like, what if I go to like Louis Tomlinson? Let's see what his talk page says. If Jungkook could cook crispy crumb credit. Okay. Mega flower. What are you doing? All right. What's going? What? Should I open a YouTube link from Pablo? Mosquito fly burgers in Africa? No. Thank you for the burgers.
And fly in giant swarms that are said to be so dense they can suffocate a person.
But okay, what is this? What is this AI video? What's it?
It's more protein than the typical beef burger patty. Once they've collected enough flies, they mash it together and shape it into, well, patty shapes. It is estimated that each patty contains about 500,000 midges or small flies. For people who normally have
no, that's not real. Diet, no, this is edited. But no, they're not making burgers out of mosquitoes. Okay, now I need to Google this. This is edited together. This is. There's There's no way that's real. The dev from my favorite game shares a name with the lead guitar in a band, so half the fandom thinks he's some badass game dev band lead. That's pretty funny. Is that kind of like how Bic makes like razors and pens, or do they really do that? Or how Magnum makes ice cream and condoms? Do you guys think Rixie's secretly a 13-year-old girl? If I was, then that'd be a problem. I'm definitely not. Maybe switch the 3 and the 1 and add or minus a few years. Big Time Rush, but Korean would be a banger show. I mean, there's like Korean, like there's like K-pop. Well, I don't know if there's like a K-pop sitcom actually. Now I need to Google. There's like a Magnum ice. Okay, there's a Magnum ice cream bar, but I don't know if it's the same company as Magnum condoms. Probably not. A mosquito burger is a local delicacy. This is real? There's no way. No, I don't think it's. Is it real? Hi, Zinnia! Hello! Welcome! Thank you so much for the raid! I hope you're doing well. Sorry, let me get my music back on. I keep playing, I have to manually turn each song. Hi, everybody! Hello! Hi, Sebi! Hi, Yomi! Thank you so much for the raid, Zinnia! I hope you had a wonderful stream! Happy St. Patty's Day, everybody! Hi! Thank you. We were just looking up, Pablo sent me a video about people making burgers out of mosquitoes, and now I'm looking up to see if it's real. Hi, Cosmic! Hi, Herb! Hi! Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. Yeah, guys, I don't know if these mosquito burgers are real or not, but, I don't think I'd be able to stomach one. Alright, anyways. So I'm looking at the Wikipedia page, the talk page for Louis Tomlinson, because I want to see if there's like a bunch of like Delulus on the talk page. Let me see. Okay, can someone please add more on his relationships? Every person's occupation, how long they were dating, etc. How he was deemed to be a party boy, constantly going to clubs and sleeping with girls. Surely people know how that was just for his image. I also think Larry Stylinson, by the way, if you don't know what Larry Stylinson is, that's a ship between Harry Styles and Louis Tomlinson, should be mentioned by someone who believes in it and not an anti. Or anti. How do you pronounce that? Anti or anti? People are freaking weird. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there would be more on this talk page, but I don't know if there's like an archive that I'm not seeing, or if people are less delulu than I thought they were. Auntie? I don't know. Yeah, but sometimes, you guys, just going on the talk page of Wikipedia pages, you'll see like a bunch of people having really silly arguments. Larry Stylinson. Since it's been almost 2.5 years since the no consensus closed. Oh, okay, wait. So apparently there was there is. Wait, they have their own article? Okay, guys, there's a Wikipedia article for Larry's, aka people who ship Harry Styles and Louis Tomlinson. They have their own Wikipedia page. I need to read this now. Wait a second. Larry's are a shipping conspiracy theorist. Oh shit, they roasted them in the intro. They roasted them in the intro, coming out hot, calling them conspiracy theorists. Larrys are shipping conspiracy theorists who believe that former One Direction bandmates Harry Styles and Louis Tomlinson had or still have a long-term and secret romantic relationship. A fundamental part of this conspiracy theory is that the two, named blended as Larry Stylinson, have been closeted by their management company, Modest Management, supposedly guided by homophobic corporate interests. Proponents of the conspiracy theory have used the hashtag Larry is real. Oh my gosh. They get to the part where he has a baby and they say the baby's fake. Babygate. When Tomlinson's friend got pregnant with his child in 2015, some Larrys have found it difficult to believe that he was going to have a biological child while also being in a monogamous relationship with Styles. To resolve the cognitive dissonance, some Larrys constructed a conspiracy theory called Babygate, which states that the theory asserts the pregnancy was fake and manufactured by his management. These Larrys claim that the baby born from the pregnancy was at first a doll, but as the baby aged, it was replaced by an actor or another member of his friend's family. The bodies and behavior of Tomlinson and his friends were scrutinized for signs that she was faking a pregnancy, and photos of them were analyzed in Photoshop for signs of editing. I love when they blame management. Management forced him to have heterosexual intercourse. To push the breeding agenda. I know, right? Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm not saying homophobia doesn't exist, but I'm sorry. It doesn't exist like this. Alright, I don't think in the UK that they would be so pressed about two dudes being together that they would force them to stay silent for damn near 20 years or 10 years. Anyways. Actually, it might be close to 20 years. Holy shit. Thank you for the follow, Sebi. Yeah, One Direction's been around for how long? Since like 2010? Yeah, since 2010. 15 years. Okay, the mother of Tomlinson's child has commented on the conspiracy theories, calling them sick and morally wrong. In 2016, an anonymous caller told Tomlinson, "I hope your baby dies." I remember this. I actually remember when this happened. I remember when this happened because that happened around the time that I was obsessed with Babygate. I was like following Babygate like crazy, like I couldn't believe these people were so insane. And I remember when this happened, when some crazy person called him and was like, "I hope your baby dies." This is so crazy. TikTok? There's Larrys on TikTok? Like many other conspiracy theorists, Larrys have a strong presence on social media and on TikTok in particular. The Larry Stylinson tag on TikTok has 7.5 billion collective views as of May 2022. The spread of conspiracy theories on TikTok is well documented. According to anthropologist Joseph Russo, in the moment which young people... Okay, we don't know all this. Gaylors, a subset of Taylor Swift fans who believe Swift is gay? What? Okay, sorry, I need to look at the talk page for Larry before I move over to the Gaylors. Please change Larry's... Wait. There were people who were trying to get rid of the article because they said it wasn't relevant enough, which kind of makes sense, but... The Frengineers... Okay, bye-bye! Bye-bye, Pablo! Bye-bye, thanks for stopping by! The Frengineers need to develop a bunker of our own on social media, like one of those territory games. Wait, why? Okay, I need to read about Gaylors. Guys, I should have a whole stream where I just talk about like celebrity conspiracy theories. Gaylor is a conspiracy theory that claims Swift is secretly gay. A small faction of Swifties who call themselves Gaylors support and promote the theory. Okay, I need to know who is invested in her being gay. Is it lesbians? Is it lesbians who are invested in her being gay? Because I don't see gay men doing this, but maybe they did. I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't have I mean, I don't know. Who did this? Who are the Gaylors? They're turning the frogs gay? No. No, the frogs, I was gonna say that the frogs chose to be gay, but that's not right. Let me rewind that. Let me rewind that. They replaced the doll with a baby. No! Alright, let's see. A small faction of Swifties who call themselves Gaylors support and promote the theory, believing that Swift hints at her queerness through her music and lifestyle, although she has stated she is not part of the LGBTQ community, but rather an ally. Some Gaylors specifically ship Swift with Carly Kloss, Diana Agron, or both. Or both? Claiming Swift dated them in the past. Okay. Most Swifties criticize Gaylor theories as far-fetched, malicious, and disrespectful. Gaylors have alleged that a number of songs released by Swift confirm her romantic interest in women, and that she was romantically involved with actresses Emma Stone and Cara Delevingne. Listen, it would be great if she did, but and it would be great if they taped it too and posted it online, but they didn't. That's not true. All right. Anyways, you guys, I think I'm getting. I'm gonna look at a few more crazy celebrity stuff, and then I'm going to. I think I'm gonna let you guys go after that. The CIA is controlling AO3 to control the narrative. I highly doubt that. I've seen things on AO3 that I don't think that the government would want on there. Nanaria swiftae, a millipede species named after Taylor Swift. Okay. Taylor Sheesh, a Filipino drag queen known for impersonating. Whoa! From a distance, she looked like her, but she did a good job impersonating her for someone who looks nothing like her. I have to say, the wig and the outfit and her figure are on point. All right. All right. Anyways, maybe we'll have a whole stream about celebrity conspiracy theories, because I feel like that's a rabbit hole. That's a rabbit hole that would be fun to go down. There's probably a whole Wikipedia list for them. Actually, let me check. Excuse me. Celebrity conspiracy theories. Okay, there's not a Wikipedia list. There's a list of conspiracy theories. There's a list of conspiracy theories, but not specific to celebrities. All right, you guys. I'm gonna let you go. I yapped for a good bit. We got way off the topic of St. Paddy's Day, although it wasn't really supposed to be that topic. It just happened to be St. Paddy's Day. But thank you, everybody. And thank you. I got 3 rates today, and I'm so appreciative for everybody who rated me today. And I'm going to pay it forward by sending another raid to somebody. Oh, there's an ad break on my end. All right, I think it's okay. You know what? Why don't I send you guys over to Osayan since I'm gonna send you guys over to Osayan since he's also celebrating St. Paddy's Day. And probably using the same music. And he's green. Okay, he's green. He looks great. When your trade frees up, I'm sending the Shaman. Okay, I just have to. We can probably do it tomorrow because I just have to do the trade with Nick with the Charizard and see if I have what I have left. All right, but let me read over to Osayan. I think I rated him yesterday, but it's okay. It's okay. All right. Thank you, Mega Flower. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you, Mega Flower, for the bits. Thank you, Icy, for the cards. Thank you, Beaker. Thank you, Blue on Bluer. Thank you, Toaster. Thank you, Pablo. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Materius. Thank you, everybody. Kiss. Mwah. Bye-bye.